All right, y'all. This is Mr. Let Go, and I'm going to give you a direct demonstration on how Charlie Kirk was killed with this. This right here is a CO2 cartridge, has compressed air in it. And I just took out a cartridge right here from this gun right here and touch it. Is it cold?
Yes,
It's super cold, right?
yes, it's super cold.
Because when the air comes out of this cartridge, because it's so pressurized, so it's pressurized air in this cartridge. So I just took this out because I wanted to put a new cartridge in to show you what this whole thing looks like. Because some of y'all are like, nah, he was shot with a gun. No, he wasn't. This is an air actuated pellet gun, right? So Charlie Kirk was killed with. And I'm sorry, y'all. I had to censor the gun out because I know a lot of people, they be shooting guns on YouTube or whatever. I don't know how they're able to do that. So I don't want any problems because I've said before that literally half of the videos that I've done about Charlie Kirk have been demonetized. So I just decided to censor the gun out. So I know other people can do that. I don't know if I can do that. So I just don't want no problems out of YouTube. But everybody hit the thumbs up button. Everybody hit the thumbs up button. This is going to show direct proof that everybody else on the internet, other than me, has no idea what they're talking about when it comes to this murder of Charlie Kirk and how it was done and who did it. An air actuated pellet discharger. So this is how this whole thing works. This is the CO2 cartridge. Load it in here. And if you listen, here we go. You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
Now it has compressed air, and it is so compressed where it is ready to shoot out whatever it is that is in here in order to let the air out. Sorry, Charlie. On Charlie, it wasn't a gun, of course. It was something like this. You are a videographer, right?
I am.
How many times have you mic'd up a person?
Hundreds of times.
Hundreds of times. In your field of work, how many times has somebody ever said, hey, what are you putting on me?
Never.
Never. You just walk up and just put it in their shirt and they're like, oh, okay, right?
Right.
Right. So this is what the sound guy or the videographer did. They just said, all right, we're going to put this right here. And then. All right. So T Data says, I'm blocked from pressing the thumbs up button. Can y'all hit the thumbs up button? Is this a thing? Is YouTube now stopping people from hitting the like button? So real quick, put a 1 in the chat if y'all hit the like button and that y'all were able to hit the like button. Because T Data says she can't. I'm just trying to see what's going on. Is everything going good with the live stream? I just want to make sure before we go on. I don't want to go too far and my mic ain't working or this ain't working. Okay. All right. So we good. We good. T Data, I don't know what to tell you. Thank you for trying then, because I don't know what to tell you, but thank you. Boom. And then in the video of Charlie Kirk, as he was talking, he would adjust this every now and then.
All 5 of them. We're taking this country back, everybody. I'll tell you what. Let's get started. God bless Utah. Yes, sir.
And you would see how thick it was. Somebody say, it was on the wrong side. Whatever side it was on, it is kind of like right here,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the place where the pellet came out of is right here. So it came up and hit him in the throat this way.
Okay.
So in this demonstration, oh, and mind you, this is an air-actuated pellet discharger also. And you can see
Mm-hmm.
the same type of cartridge. This is a totally different pellet discharger than the gun, but you see they both have the same type of actuation, all right?
Right.
And the reason why I'm not using this is because this is going this way instead of this way, but this is all I can find, and it has a trigger. Imagine this without all of this, and the pellet comes out of this instead of this way, and there's no trigger, because like I said, the person in the crowd has the actual trigger. Now, here's the demonstration. So imagine the pellet discharger being under his shirt like this, and it's kind of like in this angle. So we're gonna use that and look at it like this. So that same angle in his shirt is right here, right? So I'm gonna put my glasses on.
Safety first.
Safety first. So as Charlie was talking, the pellet discharger was somewhere in his, like this. This is a good angle, right? You think?
Yeah.
Okay. So can a pellet discharger actually hit him in the throat and rupture his carotid artery? All right, so here we go. Let's see.
All right, before we do that, let's get the likes up. And everybody get the likes up. Everybody take a second, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, and share this video with everybody you know. Send this video in every last one of those people's DMs. If you see somebody on YouTube saying that he was hit with a gun, one of those ballistic dudes, and they got a gun in the background, and they're talking about gun this and gun that and sniper this and sniper that, and they're interviewing a sniper, send this video to them, because we got to stop it. This is what happened, and there was no gun, there was no sniper. The little boy on the roof was a decoy, and this is literally what happened. Like, shout out to all the ballistics people, but they don't know what the hell they're talking about. All right, so send this video to everybody. To just, when you are watching a video and when somebody says this how Charlie Kirk got shot, send this video and just drop it in their comment section and say, no, this is what happened.
Good enough, right there.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It is possible.
All right, hold on, let me back it up a little bit.
Can a pellet discharger actually hit him in the throat and rupture his carotid artery? All right, so here we go. Let's see.
Good enough, right there.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It is powerful enough to put a hole in a person's throat. It's the same direction from this side to here. Same thing. So for all of you ballistic people, he was not shot with a gun. It was simply something in his shirt that somebody in the crowd triggered, shot from here, here. And that's literally what happened.
That's crazy. That is insane.
Okay, here's a camera right here. And here's another camera. And where is this girl? So can anybody explain to me where the hell these people are and these front cameras are? Because the only thing that we've heard of thus far is the rear camera and all these people walking around with their phones. But as you can see, there were 3, maybe 4 professional videographers on site. Is one person with a camera that's taking pictures and 2 other people with video. Where are those people? Do y'all know where those people are? Is it something that I don't know that I'm confused about? So watch this.
That's a lot of people you talk.
Okay, here's a camera right here. And here's another camera. And where is this girl? Where are these cameras? And where are these people that are in front of him taking video? They're videographers walking around. Where are they at?
We're going to be here for a couple hours.
Somebody said, make me smaller. It's not going to make a difference. See, it's the same size. It's a tall picture. So the only difference is I'm sitting next to it. See, through this whole time, we've been paying attention to the camera that's been behind him, all these phone cameras, but this is an event. There's an actual front camera that's seen everything. Where is this girl and where is this camera? And is it other cameras like this?
Bring the best libs that Utah has to offer.
And keep in mind, the reason why we're watching this is because that's a camera also. So the person holding this camera is showing that camera and that camera. So those are 3 different professional video cameras that are no longer accounted for. Then out of nowhere, we got Billy Hunter, Dylan Connor coming out of nowhere talking about he did a podcast with Charlie Kirk when he was in the 4th grade. And then he turned around and said he was 11. Why are you 11 in the 4th grade? You can't be that smart if you got kept back 2 times. What the hell is happening?
Charlie Kirk was a walking, talking beacon of hope, Will. I know you know that. And he didn't have to make time for me as an 11-year-old with this upcoming podcast in the 4th grade to come on and join me, but he did. And this weekend, I'm going to a youth rally in South Carolina. This weekend, I'm going to a youth rally in South Carolina. This weekend, I'm going to a youth rally in South.
So the day after Charlie Kirk was killed, here comes this little boy talking about he's about to go to start doing what Charlie Kirk was doing, just out of nowhere.
South Carolina. And you better believe it. I've already had my team shoot me text saying, Brown, you really need to caution this. You really need to think about not standing in the middle of a park and speak to the next generation. But I am more energized than ever to carry on this torch, to carry on this legacy, because that's what Charlie would have wanted. He would have wanted us to continue to fight the good fight, just like he did.
All right, so here is another example of right here is 4 boxes, because some people are saying, yo, what the hell is a pellet? That don't make no sense. A pellet can't rupture a carotid artery. It's a freaking pellet. So yeah, that little boy, his name is some goofy name. His name is, what is his name? What is his name? It's Brylan Hollyhand, some little Damien, little demon, little child. I got a pellet gun right here, and we're gonna see if it can shoot through all of these boxes. And as you can see, there's no tricks. There's not a hole in the box at all, right? No holes. All right, first hit. So y'all see this right here? That is the hole right there, right? So let's look on the inside. Oh, there it is. There it is right there. And this is how powerful a pellet is, because it doesn't take much to rupture a carotid artery. So you got 4 holes. Then on the other side, that's interesting. You got 3 holes. I don't know what the 4th hole is. So I'm simply in my backyard shooting different things with the pellet gun to show y'all how powerful it is. And remember, it doesn't need to be too powerful to go through your throat. Like that's this area right here is probably the most shallow part of your entire body. Maybe it went through the same hole. Have I proven my case yet? Yes or no? Say yes in the chat or no in the chat. Have I proven my case that the thing that killed Charlie Kirk is an air-actuated pellet discharger? Hey, Layla. Let's have some fun while we out here. Y'all ready? And you see, it did not knock it over. See, that's another thing that. This is another part right here, y'all. I can't show Charlie Kirk anymore because YouTube doesn't allow us to show Charlie Kirk, when he got hit. But I have new footage that I can't show, but I showed the people in my group chat that there was another angle that came from the side, right? And the angle showed that there was no shot from the head. All that stuff was stupid. So nobody shot him in the head nowhere, because I have a new angle and they showed the side of his head. And the only thing that was ruptured in that video, I would love to show it to you, but I can't because YouTube demonetized the video, is this area right here. Just that was it. That was the only metabolical change that happened to Charlie Kirk from the side, because from the side you can see everything. So his throat was the only thing that actually changed, and his shirt poofed up, and it was all because of this air actuated charge that was inside of a pellet discharger. This is a CO2 cylinder cartridge. Let's see. How does a 16-gram CO2 cylinder? Hold on. Okay. I'm a little confused by this. How does a 16-gram CO2 cylinder kill someone without a pistol? I'm trying to show you guys. I don't have the actual Okay. I only have a pistol. That's the first thing. I don't have the actual discharger because where am I going to buy it from? All right. So the discharger was somewhat like this, and this was inside of this, and the rest of the mechanism was right here, and it was up under his throat, and it was like pop. It doesn't take that much. It doesn't take that much. So I'm showing y'all how a gun that doesn't even have a lot of kickback can kill somebody. So watch this part right here, because this part right here is very important. And you see, it did not knock it over. See, that's another thing. See? And you see, it did not knock it over. See, that's another thing that y'all don't understand. These pellets did not knock over this cardboard. Look how easy the cardboard is. See? The cardboard is easily able to be knocked over. And as you can see, it went through. This actually proves another point of mine. This is the reason why Charlie Kirk did not fall out of his seat. He just went like this and went like this, because the pellet does not have a lot of kickback when you get hit. So that's another example of how my theory is 1000% correct, because a bullet will knock that over, and it will definitely knock a person over, especially a 30-06. They keep sitting here saying, or a 30-06 or a 5.53 or a sniper rifle. It wasn't a gun at all. It was simply an air actuated pellet discharger. And to the people who think it was an explosive lavalier mic, that don't make no sense either. Because we all know if something was to explode, it would burn the shirt. Remember, he had a white shirt on. If he had an explosive lavalier mic on, it would have exploded, and the front of his shirt would have been black. So it wasn't a bullet, and it wasn't an exploding lavalier mic. None of these dudes know what the hell they're talking about, but it's okay. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. If something was to explode, it would be like bow. It wouldn't be like bow, because something exploding does not go in a certain direction. But an air compressed charge, see what happens is, let me show y'all something. I don't want to show y'all the whole gun because I don't want YouTube to mess with me. All right, so this is the actual air actuated pellet discharger. All right, as you can see, it's one of these inside it. Right, so you put this in here, and then you turn it, and then it goes up in there, and now the air is extremely pressurized, and air is like extremely pressurized inside of the gun. So when I shoot the gun, all of the pressure is just like this, and then when I pull the trigger, the pressure is released. But there's no burning, there's no explosion. All right, so this is the CO2 cartridge that has compressed air, because what happens is there's a little indentation right here, as you can see, and there's you can see it right here. You see this? There's a small needle right there. Okay, so what happens is, you see the threads? So what you do is you screw it into there like this. I'm not going to screw it all in there because I don't want it to go off in my face, but you screw it in like this, and then it gets tight, and then when you screw it in, it pressurizes all of this air in this CO2 cartridge. Do y'all think the pellet is going to go through this book? Say yes in the chat or no in the chat. And this is my book.
It's called The Terrible Life of a Beautiful Woman.
Now you can buy that book. That is my book. So I'm going to shoot my own book to show you or to see if a pellet can go through a whole book. But that book right there is for sale, and it is pinned at the top of the chat. It's called The Terrible Life of a Beautiful Woman. So I would suggest you to, especially to the ladies, to buy the book. But we're going to shoot the book to see if the pellets will go through the book, because if it go through the book, it would go through somebody's throat.
And you can buy this book in the link that is pinned at the bottom or at the top of this chat. Say yes or no in the chat. Do you think the book is going to stop the pellet? Let's go. Let me put on my glasses, because this high pressure thing is a lot. All right, y'all ready? All right, here we go.
There's the bullet. Well, the pellet.
The pellet is still in the book. Look at the back of the book. It almost went through. So let's just unload and just have some fun. The damn book went through a drive-by. So as you can see, the pellets went through
the book.
There's a whole bunch of pellets in here. Oh shit. My point is this: if an air actuated pellet discharger can go through a book and 4 boxes, this is the entrance. Shout out to the Scooby-Doo mystery team. We solved the case. This is an example of different pellets. All of these are pellets and not bullets.
These are different pellets right here.
See that?
I had a little
This book looked like it'd been through a drive-by shooting. What do you think a sharp pellet like that one would do this close to somebody's throat? Nobody's stupid enough to pay some dumb kid to get on a damn roof 150 yards away and try to snipe somebody. That's dumb. And all you got to do is get an air actuated pellet discharger and stick it right there, and then pop, he's done.
All right, somebody wanted to come up and prove me wrong. I just dropped the can you show us the pellet? I just showed y'all the pellet. I showed y'all the pictures of the pellets. I just showed it in the video. You gotta rewind. I showed it to you. So I just dropped the StreamYard link. If somebody wants to come up, you got to show your face. So if somebody wants to come up and prove me wrong, disagree with me, agree with me, or just share your opinion, or tell me where the hell those other camera people went. You say I'm wrong, click the link and pull up then. Pull up on me and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. My theory is literally the only theory that isn't stupid. Everybody else's theory is literally asinine. The exploding lavalier mic makes no goddamn sense, because his white shirt would have had black smut on it because it's a white shirt. So that don't make no sense. 2, how can something explode over here and then put a hole in his neck from over here? Because the lavalier mic was over here and the hole in his neck was here. So how can something explode and affect this side of his neck? So the exploding lavalier mic is stupid. That's the first thing. It had to be something that shot from the lavalier mic into his throat, which is the pellet discharger. Second thing is all these dumb sniper conversations. There was no sniper because, like I said, I have different footage that the people in the chat have seen. I can't show it here because YouTube would demonetize my video. And in the video, he literally, like, we seen the side of him and he was like this. And then he went and grabbed for the mic. And all of a sudden he went like this and then fell over like this. If he would have gotten shot, to all the dummies out there, if he would have gotten shot by a 30-06 or either in any type of assault rifle, his head would have went like this, and he would have been thrown out of the seat. And in the video, you can easily see that he didn't even fall out of his seat. And I'm still waiting on somebody to come up if they want to prove me wrong. Everybody in the chat's about, you're wrong. Let me know, pull up and let me know, prove me wrong. So let me show y'all this, because I'm going to show you that the man did not even get knocked out of his chair. He was pushed out of his chair. Here it is right here. And hit the like button, hit a like button, hit a like button. All right, so right here. And we've all seen this, but have you noticed that the man in the black, which I got some more information on, literally pushed him out of the chair? So watch this. He gets hit. He is not out of his chair. A 30-06 would have knocked his head off, let alone knocked him out of his chair. Look, he's still not out of his chair. Look, he's still not out of his chair. You actually think an assault rifle hit him and he didn't fall out the damn chair? This man pushed him. Watch this. See that? He pushed him out of his chair. See that? He actually was falling in the opposite direction. Look at this. He get hit. He leans over. And he was about to fall the other way. How the hell do you get shot with a big ass assault rifle in the side of your head and you don't fall out the goddamn chair? See, he pushed him out the chair. And this is when all these weirdos ran over there trying to finish him off. And right here, and put this on the big screen, you'll see that the guys are handing something off to each other. Hold on, before they pick them up. Oh, where's the guy that jumped out the thing? Here it is. Here he is right here. See, he ran off. He handed him something. It was the air-actuated pellet discharger. Right there. He grabbed it and ran up out of there. Oh, you said you want the names of the security team. I got you. Check this out. I got you. New information.
Get this straight. Charlie Kirk had no coroner's report.
Hold on. Check this out.
So let me get this straight. Charlie Kirk had no coroner's report. No church funeral, no burial site or grave, no official death certificate. Why has no official autopsy been conducted, nor any findings released? No ballistics report. Not a single eyewitness on the record, and an award-winning widow already taking over his show. Why was the entire crime scene destroyed within hours, erasing vital evidence? They tore down everything, including the Dairy Queen. Why were there no paramedics on the scene? Why was Charlie Kirk's body removed and illegally flown out on Air Force 2? Why did Donald Trump pardon a Navy SEAL killer whose shadow looms over this case?
All right, hold up. So this is this guy right here.
Why was the stadium...
Hold up. So this is the guy. Is this the guy? So, the ladies in the chat, well, in my group chat, they sent me this, and it shows that Navy SEAL pardon of war crimes by Trump described by something.
Why was the stadium mysteriously booked by Turning Point 4 months before his death? How was a massive high-tech stadium memorial produced in only 11 days? Why...
All right, so hold on, back up. Listen to this.
Mysteriously booked by Turning...
So, listen to this again.
Why was the stadium mysteriously booked by Turning Point 4 months before his death?
What he's saying right here is, whenever you book a venue, it has to be 4 to 6 months in advance. So the venue that they had that reception with all of the sparkling lights going up in the air that looked like a WWE show was booked 4 months in advance by Turning Point USA. And they turned around and had the reception in it. How was it booked? That right there, I think, is the most disturbing information thus far. How the hell why in the world would you book the State Farm Arena or wherever the hell it was 4 months in advance, and then somebody dies, and then y'all have the event inside the State Farm Arena?
Why was the stadium mysteriously booked by Turning Point 4 months before his death? How was a massive high-tech stadium memorial produced in only 11 days? Why do multiple women publicly appear as Erica Kirk, raising questions of identity? Why are there no birth certificates for their children? No names revealed, no faces ever shown? Where is a video of Charlie playing with his kids at a birthday party, or picnic, or any other family setting? Why do Freemasonic and satanic symbols surround this tragedy with chilling precision? Interesting that the gun was found on property owned by Palantir. Isn't it interesting Kash Patel fired many of the heads of the FBI in that area days before the shooting? Do you find it interesting that Charlie sold his house 8 months ago for $5 million? If the father of your 2 young children...
If that was true, how are they married and he sold his house? Well, I don't understand that. I don't understand that part right there. I need to do some more research. I'm not just listening to anything. But what does this mean? If you're married, do y'all both have houses? Then it would make sense for him to sell his house because they got a house already. Or what? And just for the record, nobody has been bold enough to come up here and prove me wrong about my theory. I'm still waiting on y'all. Y'all was talking all that shit in the chat. I see ain't nobody came up here to prove me wrong.
Do you find it interesting that Charlie sold his house 8 months ago for $5 million? If the father of your 2 young children was just brutally murdered for the world to see days ago, do you leave them home with the nanny while you go on podcasts grinning from ear to ear? Is it not curious that a 17-year-old first-time Donald Trump beauty pageant contestant won, and now Trump appointed a top attorney general woman who has no...
Yes, they got 2 kids, and every time you see Erica Kirk, she's on a damn podcast instead of tending to her children. Their children just lost their father, and she's on podcasts.
No experience, who was also in his beauty pageant.
And thank you, Joel Say Bob. Thank you for becoming a new member.
This is only a fraction of the clues and evidence.
All right, what do y'all think about her? because I just got this particular video, so I haven't done a lot of research in what he's saying.
Attorney General woman who has no experience, who was also in his beauty pageant. This is only a fraction of the clues and evidence on this PSYOP. For those of you brave enough to look at the evidence while removing the preconceived emotions, the conclusion is undeniable.
Right, quiet on the set. Roll sound.
I had to take the sound out because it was some music playing. So this right here is a scene from, where's this scene from right here, y'all? Do y'all know where this scene is from? Who is this guy and what is this scene from? Tell me in the chat. And if y'all don't know, I'll let y'all know. Tell me where this scene is from the chat. I mean in the chat. Right here. Who's that guy and what movie did he play in? Truman Show. Exactly. It was music playing, so I had to take it out. This shit was so fake. All right, go over. All right, stop. All right. All right, look up on my cue. Ready, look up. Yes. We did it. Yes. We did it. Bravo.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
All right. Got more information. I got so much information coming in all at one time. To the Scooby-Doo Mr. Machine folks, send me whatever you got now and I can bring it up now cuz y'all sending a whole bunch of stuff in the chat. But excuse me, let me know what y'all got and say, hey, say watch this. So when you drop it in the group chat, say watch this, then I'll be able to look at it. Here it is. Here's his evil ass wife.
By Erica Kirk at her Romanian Angels charity back in 2013. It's important to note that at the end of this video, she thanks Colonel Busher. This is a video posted by Erica Kirk at her Romanian Angels charity back in 2013. It's important to note that at the end of this video, she thanks Colonel Busher, an alleged sex and human for partnering with her on this task of bringing gifts to these Romanian children. Colonel Busher III was an army officer who served as colonel and commander at the Black Sea Area Support Team for U.S. forces in Romania. Now, it's important to note that in November of 2019, a former translator at the base from the 2010s to the mid-2010s filed a criminal complaint with Romania's Anti-Organized Crime Directorate, otherwise known as DECOY. She accused Busher, along with U.S. Master Sergeant Lloyd Sparks and others, of involvement in an organized prostitution and human ring operating within the base during 2012 and 2013. The allegations included bringing women, including
tadpoles,
onto the base for forced sexual services with American soldiers, with Busher personally benefiting and approving access. The former translator that accused him of this also claimed that this was confirmed by U.S. investigators during a separate probe into fund misappropriation and cited harassment she faced after reporting it. However, DECOY investigated the complaint and closed the case in 2023 without filing charges. You draw your own conclusions, but the case is getting even more suspicious. If you want the link to the original video, I will put it into my story.
So let me start this over. I got some other stuff, but some people was just like they didn't see this part right here.
Let go, and I'm going to.
So I'm gonna play this over, but I got some other stuff to play. But somebody said they didn't see the original video in the chat.
All right, y'all. This is Mr. Let Go, and I'm going to give you a direct demonstration on how Charlie Kirk was killed. with this. This right here is a CO2 cartridge, has compressed air in it. And I just took out a cartridge right here from this gun right here and touch it. Is it cold?
Yes.
It's super cold, right?
Yes, it's super cold.
Because when the air comes out of this cartridge, because it's so pressurized, so it's pressurized air in this cartridge. So I just took this out because I wanted to put a new cartridge in to show you what this whole thing looks like. Because some of y'all are like, nah, he was shot with a gun. No, he wasn't. This is an air actuated pellet gun, right? So Charlie Kirk was killed with an air actuated pellet discharger. So this is how this whole thing works. This is the CO2 cartridge. We load it in here. And if you listen, here we go. You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I keep saying there was no bullets. There are pellets and not bullets. I'm agreeing with you. Whoever you are, who in the chat, who keeps spamming the chat, talking about there was no bullets. I keep saying there was no bullets. What are you talking about? Pellets, not bullets.
it has compressed air, and it is so compressed where it is ready to shoot out whatever it is that is in here in order to let the air out. Sorry, Charlie. On Charlie, it wasn't a gun, of course. It was something like this. You are a videographer, right?
I am.
How many times have you mic'd up a person?
Hundreds of times.
Hundreds of times. In your field of work, how many times has somebody ever said, hey, what are you putting on me?
Never.
Never. You just walk up and just put it in their shirt and they're like, oh, okay, right?
Right.
Right. So this is what the sound guy or the videographer did. They just said, all right, we're going to put this right here, and then boom. And then in the video of Charlie Kirk, as he was talking, he would adjust this every now and then.
All 5 of them. We're taking this country back, everybody, I'll tell you what. Let's get started. God bless Utah. Yes, sir.
And you would see how thick it was. Somebody say, it was on the wrong side. Whatever side it was on, it is kind of like right here,
Mm-hmm.
all right? And the place where the pellet came out of is right here. So it came up and hit him in the throat this way.
Okay.
So in this demonstration, oh, and mind you, this is an air-actuated pellet discharger also. And you can see the same type of cartridge. This is a totally different pellet discharger than the gun. But you see, they both have the same type of actuation, all right?
Right.
And the reason why I'm not using this is because this is going this way instead of this way. But this is all I can find, and it has a trigger. Imagine this without all of this, and the pellet comes out of this instead of this way, and there's no trigger. Because like I said, the person in the crowd has the actual trigger. Now, here's the demonstration. So imagine the pellet discharger being under his shirt like this, and it's kind of like in this angle. So we're gonna use that and look at it like this. So that same angle in his shirt is right here, right? So I'm gonna put my glasses on.
Safety first.
Safety first. So as Charlie was talking, the pellet discharger was somewhere in his, like this. This is a good angle, right? You think?
Yeah.
Okay. So can a pellet discharger actually hit him in the throat and rupture his carotid artery? All right, so here we go. Let's see.
Good enough. Right there.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It is powerful enough to put a hole in a person's throat. It's the same direction from this side to here. Same thing. So for all of you ballistic people, he was not shot with a gun. It was simply something in his shirt that somebody in the crowd triggered, shot from here, here. And that's literally what happened.
That's crazy. That is insane.
So some of y'all have not seen this.
Last night into Erica Kirk, Romanian Angels organization, which was an organization that was linked with the U.S. military and accused of trafficking. I did a deep dive last night into Erica Kirk or Erica Francis, Romanian Angels organization, which was an organization that was linked with the U.S. military and accused of trafficking girls in Romania. Now, since this issue started going viral, pop-ups like this, which I have never seen before in my entire life, have started showing up on Google. So utilizing Google to try and find this information is probably not going to deem fruitful. The main sources we're going to use today, and I will post the articles right here, are G4 Media, Active News, and, excuse me, I'm going to try and pronounce this, Stripent Ruviata, which are all Romanian news organizations, as well as a video posted to the video sharing site Vimeo, V-I-M-E-O, that features Erica Kirk talking about this organization directly. Now, that Vimeo video is about 3 minutes long. So for the sake of time, I'm not going to play it, but I do encourage you to go look it up while it is still available, because it's posted on her personal Vimeo page at Erica France V. It's titled Romanian Angels. So just to go over timelines here, in 2012, Erica Kirk, then Erica France V, competed in the 2012 Miss USA pageant as Miss Arizona, started working for Donald Trump, and then immediately after that went to Romania and posted this following video on her Vimeo page 12 years ago. Okay, so this video was posted 12 years ago on her personal page, and most of the video is just clips of her giving gifts to orphans. However, I want to pay attention to this thank you message at the end that thanks Colonel Busher, because his name is going to come up again. Essentially, Romanian Angels was an organization that connected Romanian orphans to members of the U.S. military, and under the guise of giving them gifts. The person and the organization that she thanks at the end of that video, Colonel Busher and Associate United Hands Romania, have proven ties to child
traffic lights
at multiple different points of their time in Romania. According to ctnews.ro, Associate United Hands Romania had close ties with the U.S. military at the Black Sea Rotational Force 17.1 and at the Mihal Kogalsanu military base. It says, a former translator from the American base in Kogalsanu accuses a real brothel operated here where
tadpoles
were brought in. The woman filed a criminal complaint with DICOT, D-I-I-C-O-T, requesting that the Kogalsanu file be connected to the Carousel Develsalu file. DICOT is the branch of the Romanian government that investigates organized crime. Now, for background, the Carousel Develsalu file was a criminal case in which a 18-year-old girl and a 15-year-old girl, Louisa and Alexandra, respectively, disappeared under alarming circumstances, shockingly close to a U.S. military base in Romania. And when they caught the person that they accused of kidnapping both girls, the locals had said that that man had close ties with the U.S. military base in Romania. Now, backing it up to Colonel Busher of the U.S. Army, Erica's bestie, Erica's bestie, Erica's bestie. The Carousel case in the summer of 2019 brought the Develsalu base to the forefront. That's the military base, with voices linking the disappearances of the two girls to
traffic lights
networks and the military unit hosting American troops. The translator cited at the beginning of this article is named Anna Maria Nusanu, who claims that a real brothel operated in this military unit and on this military base, where
tadpoles
were brought here to satisfy the desires of some soldiers. Nusanu notified the prosecutor's office about this brothel on the premises of the military base, and although there was an extensive investigation carried out by the American and Romanian authorities, An agreement signed in 2001 between the two countries was invoked. In that agreement, Romania ceded the right of investigation to the U.S. military.
Which means the U.S. military made an agreement with the other country that the U.S. military would hold themselves accountable for the things that they were doing instead of another country. And they're in the other country, by the way, holding them accountable. So you're in another country doing crazy stuff, and that country can't hold you accountable.
Black Sea Area Support Team, Colonel Otto Buscher, helped by his right-hand senior adjunct platoon leader, Lloyd Sparks. So the very person that Erica was thanking at the end of that Vimeo video that I showed you is then implemented in
tadpole traffic lighting
crimes. The article goes on to say, the document contains absolutely incredible information and details, which the author of the complaint, Anna Maria Nusinu, argues with concrete evidence in which under normal conditions would have led to convictions and long prison terms. However, since we are talking about military interests, the US and NATO, these are forces that always try to put these matters on the back burner whenever such scandals explode in the public space, the journalist writes. The case was effectively buried when the Americans invoked this agreement that they had with Romania that essentially prohibits Romanian authorities from investigating these crimes and hands over all investigative authority to the United States military. Here is another article from activenews.ro that provides further proof that Colonel Otto Buscher, the person that Erica thanked for helping her with the orphans, was directly involved in these trafficking crimes. In that article, there are translations of his messages where he is negotiating prices for
a bag of tadpoles.
So at the very least, the person she was running that organization with, the U.S. military officer that was helping her do these things, has at multiple points been implicated in trafficking.
All right, hold on 1 second. Natalia said she just dropped something in the group chat. All right, I'm running out of phones. Let me see. I got 3 phones up, trying to keep up with what y'all are doing. New Charlie Kirk updates. It isn't Tyler Robinson. Go to 5 minutes, 30 seconds. All right. For those who don't know, I have a whole battalion behind me. I call it the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine Group. Remember back in the day, Scooby-Doo and Fred, Velma, and all of them used to go around solving crimes and stuff? Well, that's what we're doing. Is a whole group of us. It's about 150 of us together figuring this shit out. And somebody just shared something in the group. And if you not just want to be a part of the group, but if you have some pertinent information that you want to share with me, send me a DM right now to IM_Mr. Let Go on Instagram. Take a second right now. Go to my Instagram right here. IM_Mr. Let Go on my Instagram, and send me a DM and say, I want to be in the Scooby-Doo mystery group, and I'll add you to it. But you have to share some stuff. Don't just be in it and be looking at some stuff, because we're trying to solve this crime. And what I just seen right now, we're very close to solving this actual crime. We just found the damn security. I just got so much going on. I'm probably going to have to do another video. So send me a DM on Instagram and say, I want to be a part of the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine Group, and I'll add you. Because I'm getting so much information. Y'all are like killing it. I love it. So I got to watch this video while y'all watching this video. And then if it makes sense, I'm going to show it to y'all. Y'all just don't know how much work I'm doing in the background. It's crazy. And make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button. I don't think we hit 1,000 likes yet. And we got about 2,200 people in here. So can y'all hit the like button, please, please, please?
Trafficking Romanian to U.S. military bases. And at the very least, we deserve some kind of explanation as to why she left Romania, why the organization just stopped operating, and why all of this information regarding that man, her connections to him, and what Romanian Angels did while in Romania, while on that U.S. military base, has been essentially scrubbed from Google. And even if we are to assume that maybe she found out about everything and left, why wouldn't you speak up? Why wouldn't you use the power that you now hold to hold the U.S. military accountable and talk about the horrific experience that you had being associated with
Mini Cooper sellers,
traffickers in Romania? That's weird to me. And why is it that everyone who has some sort of working relationship with President Trump has ties and accusations regarding this topic?
That is a fact. All right, Dahlia, I have that video is right here.
Awesome. Let's go. Keep going.
So Dahlia, the people in the video you sent me, I already got the video. I played this the other day. They probably got it from me.
Awesome. Let's go. Keep going.
So this guy right here, we found out what his name is. We found the names of all these people.
Awesome. Let's go. Keep going.
As the trigger man is seen activating a remote detonator perfectly synchronized with the explosion.
Counting game violence.
Literally at the exact same time as the gunshot noise. So this pretty much convinced me that this theory is quite compelling and needs to be seriously investigated.
Counting game violence. Mormons have more kids than they can afford.
Here you have the shooter signaling to someone else saying, 5 minutes until the shot. And look carefully who is watching the signal. Watch again. Here the man in the blue shirt turns on his video glasses. I only know this because I have the same glasses. A minute later, he signals 4-minute mark. Here he looks over to see if Tyler Robinson is on the roof in position, then fixes the detonator on his left shoulder bicep. Look carefully at the bulge on his shoulder.
Around the world, I love how polite you are. I have my team is Mormon. Terrell's a Mormon. Andrew's a Mormon. Mormons are great people. So everything I say, everybody, I'm an evangelical Christian.
The assassin now points his watch outwards and tells everyone to watch the time.
Goes like this.
Then a few minutes later, we know what happened.
So that guy right there, we have his identity. I got so much going on. Let me see. We have his identity. All right, so hold up. All right. So here is the actual security team that Charlie Kirk was using. Let me see what shows up. Let me see about us. It's called the Schaefer Security Group. The team. I'm looking for a picture of the team. Let's see. All right, I don't see a picture of the team, y'all. Y'all sent me this. So, let's see. How do you spell it? You spell it is SHAFFER Security Group. SHAFFER Security Group. That's the security group that was bumbling Charlie Kirk's assassination. And I got picture of, all right, here it is. I found it. All right. I'll just take a picture of it, do it the right way. All right, so I got so much stuff coming in at all at once. I'm gonna play this and get this.
Many people theorize that the Great Under Charlie Kirk was nearly just a sewer tunnel or electrical piping. Little do they know the secrets that were hiding under all of our noses. You can see in one of these pictures, there's ample space for industrial units and media production supplies. This is the article written about the tunnels back in 2010, over 15 years ago. The article talks about how back in the 1950s and 60s, during the Cold War, many communities were scared about nuclear fallout. What was the solution inside the small Utah city? Building a bomb shelter. Also, the tunnel stretches for miles. It's a vast network of tunnels, and some places you stand is 5 to 10 feet tall, and in other places you need to crawl and be on your stomach. This bomb shelter was active with food and water until the 1980s when the government called for it to be dismissed. If you do Google Street View, you can see multiple access tunnels for pedestrians and citizens to go to the college. But what you don't see is the multiple access points for these underground tunnels that were used for bomb shelters. Why would Charlie Kirk be placed right under this bomb shelter, right next to the boiler room, where there's ample room for storage and also somewhere to escape? Maybe it's the same reason George Zinn was there to take the cover for the patsy. This is all a scam, and this is all...
All right, so here's a picture right here. So this is the Schaefer Security Group. These are the security guards right here. All right, this is on the website. Like I said, we are literally solving this case without the authorities, without the stupid ass FBI. We are solving this whole case one piece by one piece. See, we found out how he died, which was, of course, by a pellet. And now we're trying to find the camera guy, the guy who actually put the mic in his shirt, the guy with the brown shirt on. We're trying to figure out who he is, but we know the names of the guy in the black, and we know the names and the guy in the brown. I don't just want to blurt their names out because there's no reason for me to say their names right now, but we're getting very close. This is the guy beside Charlie with the camera. Okay. Who? Where? That's him. That's who. That's who. Where? I'm talking to somebody in the group. Allie, where? Which guy? Show me the guy. Like, which guy? I'm talking to Allie. She's watching, but she's also dropping something in the group. So, Allie, tell me where the guy is. Push him. Who? Which guy? Like, which guy? That's what I'm asking. Which guy? The guy with the sunglasses. Where is he in the picture, Allie? Which guy? Does he have a gray suit on? Does he got a black suit on? Does he got a blue suit on? He's in the middle with the... I circled him. Ah, there we go. Ah, the guy in the middle. All right, so let me make this bigger. There's a guy in the middle. Okay. Oh, she did circle him. Okay. I was wondering why everybody was yellowed out. She circled him with a highlighter. So this guy dead in the middle with the brown shoes on, that is the guy with the sunglasses. Well, everybody has sunglasses. The guy that literally pushed Charlie Kirk over. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So these are the guys in the security group. So let me show you who we're talking about. So it's this guy standing up right here. It's him. We found him. That guy right there. And I can tell you what his name is. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to know what his name is. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to know what his name is. If y'all don't care, we can move on. But I am showing y'all how we are solving this whole crime. All right, where's Allie? She said his name. His name is, put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to know. I mean, if y'all would like to know what his name is. I gotta scroll up. What's his name, y'all? Drop his name in the chat, because I thought I had his name. Somebody else had name. Different people are sending me stuff so fast. What's his name, y'all? Stephen what? I know you didn't just say Stephen. What's his name? I remember reading it somewhere. Come on, y'all. It starts with a G, I think. It's both of them in this clip. All right, let's see. I'm getting stuff. No, this is old. That's old, y'all. What is the guy's name? If y'all just came up, it'll be a lot easier. Red tie. Yeah, I got a red tie, but what is his name? I'm trying to scroll up and find out what his name is. Are they the same? Okay, whatever. We got his name, but y'all tripping. She says she's looking for it. Yep, those are the guys. So we got everybody that was on the security team. We're just trying to figure out their names. But somebody had his name. Stephen Johns. I thought it was something else. So the guy in the black shirt that pushed Charlie Kirk over right here, his name is Stephen Johns, I think. Jahn. The guy that pushed Charlie Kirk out of his seat. This guy in the black. His name is Stephen Johns. Here is both of them in this clip. And you see how he pushed Charlie Kirk over. Okay. What is the name of the other guy? Y'all gave me the name of the other guy. He is the pusher. Stephen Johns. Okay. So we got him. Yeah, we got a hold of everybody now. I don't need to show y'all all the pictures, but yeah, I got everybody's picture. I got everything. I even got a picture of them off work. Yep, that's him. Well, actually, no. So it's two different guys. The guy in the black, but then there's the guy in the brown. We got the guy in the right here. The guy in the brown, we got him also. What's the name of the guy in the brown? One of y'all sent it to me. Feature isn't available anymore. How can I get invited into the group? Let's see. What is this? I can't read all this. Trump announced the planned speech in a posting in Truth Social media platform on Monday, April 21st. In the post, he said that he had agreed to appear, but it's not clear what university. What is this? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to tell me what. I'm just reading random stuff. Guy in the brown trigger guy has a tattoo all the way down his arm. His name is, there we go, start with a G. Eddie Gallagher. Yes. So this guy right here, his name is Ellie Gallagher. Yes. Him. Because he has the, okay. Got it. That's who I was looking for. All right. So Eddie Gallagher, He is a guy that got kicked out of the military, went to jail, and got pardoned by Trump. And we got that right here.
No church funeral. No.
All right, now we on it. Thank y'all, because I was confused as hell. This guy right here. So this is not him. So I got him mixed up. He is a guy in a brown, not the guy in a black. All right, so his name, he is a Navy SEAL that was pardoned of war crimes by Trump, described by his colleagues as freaking evil. And under that, it says, there it is, Eddie Gallagher. Eddie Gallagher, okay with blanking anything that moved. Iraq veterans told investigators in testimony obtained by New York Times. Y'all see that? His name is Eddie Gallagher. So Eddie Gallagher is the guy in a brown, not the guy in the black. I got him confused. So let me show y'all who the guy in the brown is. What y'all just sent me. Can we see if that's where he's wearing short sleeve and that's the tattoo on the right side of the arm? He's from the Navy SEALs and he was crazy and he was running around shooting everybody apparently.
PI.
Do you remember when I told you that the foster care system is designed to turn poor children into slaves and sex workers for the upper class? Okay, let's talk about the late Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica Kirk. In 2012, Erica competed.
Hold on, man. We'll come back to that in a second. Him. Here we go. That's him. This is the crazy guy that was kicked out of the Navy SEALs, went to jail, was pardoned by Trump, and became part of Charlie Kirk's security team. And they worked for a company called Schaefer Security Group. So
Awesome. Let's go. Keep going. Yeah, let's just...
As the trigger man is seen activating a remote detonator perfectly synchronized with the explosion.
Counting game violence.
Literally at the exact same time as the gunshot noise. So this pretty much convinced me that this theory is quite compelling and needs to be seriously investigated.
Counting game violence. Mormons have more kids than they can afford.
Here you have the shooter signaling to someone else saying 5 minutes until the shot. And look.
And hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. I want y'all to listen to the gun go off. And it sounds exactly like my pellet gun. Oh shit. Hold on. So we're gonna play the pellet gun. So listen to this. Listen.
Awesome. Let's go. Keep going. Yeah. Let's just...
As the trigger man is seen activating a remote detonator.
Listen to their pellet discharger and listen to my pellet discharger. Watch this.
Perfectly synchronized with the explosion.
Counting game violence.
Y'all hear that, right? Listen again.
Literally at the exact same time as the gunshot noise. So this pretty much convinced me that this theory is quite compelling and needs to be seriously investigated.
Counting game violence.
Y'all hear that, right? It went right? So watch my pellet gun when I shoot the pellet gun. Yo, we got it. More proof. Listen. Here is 4 boxes. Shit. Because some people are saying, so I got a pellet. All right. First same hole. Have I? Y'all heard that, right? So now listen to this.
Awesome. Let's go. Keep going. Yeah. Let's just...
As the trigger man is seen activating a remote detonator perfectly synchronized with the explosion.
It sounds like a. It's the same shit. Remember, my pellet gun is small and it had little baby pellets. So that noise versus the noise that I use, is it familiar? I mean, are they similar or no? Say yes or no. Is those sounds similar? I'm not saying they're the same because they're not the same bullet. I mean, they're not the same gun. But does it sound familiar where what you heard isn't a gun, it's a something else? Let's try again. Listen. Charlie Kirk is an air actuated pellet discharger. Huh, that's interesting. You got 3 holes. I don't know what the 4th hole is. Actually, hold on. Let me play the other one. Where's the other one? Here we go. This one. So this right here. No, not this one. This one.
Let go, and I'm going to give. They just said,
Country back, everybody. I'll tell you.
It's with a cartridge. All it is. Now, here's the.
All right, here we go.
So imagine the
listen.
charger being under his shirt like this, and it's kind of like in this angle. So we're gonna use that and look at it like this. So that same angle in his shirt is right here, right? So I'm gonna put my glasses on.
Safety first.
Safety first. So as Charlie was talking, the pellet discharger was somewhere in his.
Now listen.
Like this. This is a good angle, right? You think?
Yeah.
Okay. So can a pellet discharger actually hit him in the throat and rupture his carotid artery? All right. So here we go. Let's see.
Good enough. Right.
Now listen to this.
Awesome. Let's go. Keep going. Yeah.
As the trigger man is seen activating a remote detonator perfectly synchronized with the explosion.
All right, hold up. I think we got it, y'all. I think we got it. Back it up. Play this again. Okay.
That's crazy.
Hold on, back it up.
It is powerful enough. Actually,
it's the same.
And rupture his carotid artery.
All right, here we go. Listen. Everybody listen.
Let's see.
Good enough. Right.
All right, now listen to this. It's the same thing. So am I right or wrong? Say right or wrong in the chat. Am I right or wrong? It's the same sound. Yes or no? Right or wrong? What y'all think? It's the same damn sound. I just solved a crime. Yes, the mic. Oh shit. You just solved the other side. The microphone in his hand amplified the noise. Oh! Because that was the last thing we was thinking about. Like, damn, if it was just a noise like that, you know what? I'm going to do something for y'all. I'm going to shoot the thing close to the microphone. I'm going to shoot the thing close to the microphone right now. I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to play this video. I'm going to go get the pellet gun and I'm going to shoot something. I'm just going to shoot the floor and y'all are going to be able to hear the noise on the microphone because Charlie Kirk had the microphone like this and the thing shot in his throat. So it sounded louder than it actually was because it was at his microphone. Oh, shit. Yo, Brian, you are the man. The mic amplified the sound. Thank you for the super chat. All right, so look, I'm gonna play a video. Y'all stay right here. I'm about to go get the pellet gun, and y'all listen to it again. I'm gonna go get a pellet gun and shoot it close to the microphone.
Awesome. Let's go. Keep going. Yeah. Let's just...
As the trigger man is seen activating a remote detonator perfectly synchronized with the explosion.
Counting game violence.
Literally at the exact same time as the gunshot noise. So this pretty much convinced me that this theory is quite compelling and needs to be seriously investigated.
Counting game violence. Mormons have more kids than they can afford.
Here you have the shooter signaling to someone else saying, 5 minutes until the shot. And look carefully who is watching the signal. Watch again.
I think it's time for Mormons.
Here the man in the blue shirt turns on his video glasses. I only know this because I have the same glasses.
Okay, so I have the pellet gun. I'm not going to show the pellet gun because I don't want YouTube to mess with my video, but I'm going to aim the pellet gun, and this is the head. So I'm going to aim the pellet gun in here, so because it's nothing but soft stuff in here, so the pellet won't bust a window or something. Okay, so we're going to see if the pellet gun made the same loud noise as the pellet gun in the crowd, close to the mic. All right, so let's see. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this because I don't want y'all. So what I need everybody to do is listen to how loud the pellet gun sounds, and does it sound like the one that is in the video? All right, and it's just a pellet gun, so it's not gonna be super loud. All right, here we go. All right, you ready? I'm gonna shoot the pellet gun right now, and I'm close to the mic, so y'all listen to see if it sounds the same as the video. Here we go. So I'm gonna do it again. So that is close to the mic. So that is how it sounds close to the mic, because he had the mic close and the thing went off under his throat, which made it sound like it was so loud. But it wasn't loud. It was because he had a mic in his hand and the mic amplified the pow. I think we solved part of the crime. We found the people, we found the security company, we found out exactly. Somebody said that you may be right. You may be right. Somebody said the O2 pellet, the O2 thing is, I might need to change it. Y'all hear this, right? This is how it works. I just took the O2 pellet, the CO2 pressured. Let's sit it right here. All right. Yes, it's like super frozen now. They were in something like an amphitheater, so that's why it echoed. You're welcome. You are 1000% correct, Brian Bourne. You help solve this mystery. Are you in the Scooby-Doo mystery team, Brian Bourne? Because you on some Bourne Identity shit. What is the dude in the Bourne Identity movie? Brian Bourne. Wasn't it Brian Bourne? He is right. You have, hold on. He is right. You have the video evidence where you can clearly see a round built hits the ear of Charlie Kirk. The ear of Charlie Kirk? The throat of Charlie Kirk. I like your show. Somebody said, I like your show, but nah. Hey, man. All of us together. Oh, yeah. Jason Bourne. Jason Bourne. Yeah. Jason Bourne. Jason Bourne. Yeah. We all are working to solve this crime. And I can't do it myself. The mic was amplified too. Hey, so I'm getting more and more evidence coming in at one time. Let me see if more stuff is coming in. Oh, yeah. Here's a guy right here. We found the guy. This is the guy in the brown. Here he is right here. We found him. This is the guy, because check the tattoo. This is the guy in the brown that actually. So this is the guy in the brown right here. He doesn't come over yet. I'll show y'all in a second. He's about to come over right there. That guy right there. That guy right there. He is here. That's him. So we are, I would say there's nobody else on the internet that is this deep into this investigation than we are. And I have to say we, because it's not just me. Because y'all, wait, what is that? Well, we don't know what that is. Something in his pocket. Okay, so the guy in the blue shirt with the strap around his body, his name is Brian Harpool. So we got 3 people's name on the security team thus far. Okay. The guy in a blue shirt with the strap around his arm, the one that was like this, and then he was like this, and like, bow, it looked like he shot something. His name is Brian Harpool, the guy that pushed Charlie off his chair with the sunglasses on, with the meta glasses. His name is Dan Flood. Okay. Yo, we are getting to it. Schaefer Security Group deleted its tweet hours later, but its owner, former FBI agent Greg Schaefer, reiterated the information when reached by phone Saturday night. Let's see. The individuals who worked for that company, Integrity Security Solutions, were the ones on stage. Schaefer told Headline USA. Schaefer further said that the Integrity Security Solutions founder, Brian Harpool, the guy, and TPUSA security director Dan Flood, so one, the founder of the security solutions and the security director, one guy's name is Dan Flood and the other guy's name is Brian Harpool. Both used to work for him until they stabbed him in the back. So they're beefing over there. Schaefer further said that Integrity Security Solutions founder Brian Harpool and TPS USA both you. Oh, I read it already. Dan Flood headed up security for Turning Point USA, and Brian Harpool is his best friend. Brian worked for me for 7 years, and then Brian started his own security network. Yo. Pushing off the chair, dude. Dan Flood. Yo. Yo, we got all the shit. Y'all. Oh, bruh. Hold on. I'm just going to download it because let's see. I'm sending this to my phone too. I mean, my computer. Hold on. I got to edit it to make it bigger. Oh my God. Yo, the people in this chat, they are killing it. They giving this to me, y'all. I ain't doing this. I'm doing some of it, but they are doing this. Sheesh. All right, sending this to the computer now. You talk about investigation. Shit. All right, so here we go. I want y'all to read this with me. 9, 5, 6, 3, 7, 9. If y'all want to be part of the Scooby-Doo mystery team, send me a DM and say Scooby-Dooby-Doo or some shit, and I'll add you after the stream is over. So y'all check this out. This is the dude. Not him. We seen him already. So Dan Flood is the guy that pushed Charlie Kirk off the table. I mean, off the chair. Him.
A minute.
Him, the guy in the black. Where's the other video? Oh, right here. All right, so here we go. All right, so Dan Flood is the guy in the black that literally pushed Charlie Kirk off the chair, right? You see that, right? All right, so this is him. We're going to get these son of bitches. So let's read this. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Dan Flood, head of risk strategy, executive protection, and cybersecurity. Dan Flood serves as Turning Point USA chief asset management officer, which oversees our asset management, distribution, and risk mitigation. Dan is a graduate of Texas A&M University, where he received his bachelor's degree. Who cares? Okay. After the Marine Corps, he then began a career in the executive protection industry, where he was first introduced to Charlie Kirk and Turning Point USA in 2016. Before joining the ranks of TPUSA, Dan worked as an executive in an animal health industry for 14 years. Throughout his career, he was responsible for business development, go-to-market strategies, and managed successful sales teams while distributing capital equipment, blah, 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 blah. Well, he learned. Okay. So this is Dan Flood. All right. So y'all got something else. Somebody just dropped something else in the chat. Let's see. This is the whole article. Oh, shit. Okay. We got a whole article now. Okay. All right. So I got the whole article right here. Exclusive. Charlie Kirk's security team shorted previous firm for shorted. I don't know what shorted. It said shorted. SHORTED. Previous firm for TPUSA owner says, oh, shorted him. Okay, like screwed him over. Okay, got it. Okay. In a wake of the September 10th assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, Utah Valley University. These glasses just ain't working. All right, there we go. Utah Valley. See, this is the reason why I don't wear glasses. Be smudges and shit on them. Somebody said learn to read. No, I can't see. All right. In a wake of September 10th assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, Utah Valley University police chief Jeff Long said that he had six officers working the event plus one plainclothes officer in the crowd. Hold on. And the plainclothes officer in the crowd is the guy in the brown because he was in the crowd, remember? All right. However, the identity of Kirk's private security team remained unreported until now. On Saturday, Schaefer Security Group, like we all are uncovering, which worked Turning Point USA events from 2015 to 2022, posted on Twitter X that the firm guarding Kirk on September 10 was Rock House Integrity Group. So they lied and tried to act like it was somebody else, which does business under the name Integrity Security Solutions. Exclusive. In a now deleted tweet from yesterday, the previous private security firm for Turning Point USA, Schaefer Security Group, ID'd the team and that was allegedly guarding Charlie Kirk when he was killed. That firm's name is Integrity Security Solutions, founded by former whatever. Let's see. Deleted his tweet. Yeah. Okay, deleted the tweet. Okay. The individuals who work for that company, Integrity Security Solutions, were the ones on stage. Schaefer told US. Okay, how many times y'all gonna say that? Okay. Schaefer further said that the Integrity Security Solutions founded Brian Harpole and TPS USA Dan Flood both used to work for him until they stabbed him in the back. Dan Flood headed up security for Turning Point USA, and Brian Harpole is his best friend. Brian worked for me for 7 years, and then Brian started his own company and then shorted me on the contract money for Turning Point USA. Schaefer said, that's how they got the contract. Okay. When asked whether he had a falling out with Flood and Harpole, Schaefer said with a chuckle, "Nah, I just got stabbed in the back by some friends, you know." Schaefer declined to comment further, other than to say he's 100% confident that was a group that provided security and failed Charlie Kirk. Or, and these are my words, set up Charlie Kirk. We found him, y'all. We got him. All right, so I'm going to drop the link. If anybody wants to come up, I'm dropping a link right now. If anybody wants to come up. So I'm going to play a commercial, and if somebody wants to come up and share their opinion or try to prove me wrong on my theory, y'all are free to come up. So we're going to play a commercial, and we're going to come right back and hit the link if y'all want to come up, y'all. Don't be scared.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the...
Damn it. Come on, man.
It's called Deeper Discussions.
A lot of people.
Let me do this then. Here we go. All right. So I'll drop the link if anybody wants to come up.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. Actually, these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
All right, so do we have somebody in the back? I'm about to check in a second. Oh, y'all scared. I had so many people trying to prove me wrong, but ain't nobody trying to come up to prove me wrong. All right, embedded digital security focus. One of their recent products, ISS Flex toolkits for embedding security features in medical devices. What's going on, Willow?
What's up, bro?
How's it going?
Man, I'm good. I was the one flooding the chat wondering why ain't nobody asking no questions about the to the security team, and what's the deal going on with it? Like, why ain't nobody questioning nobody that had anything to do with jumping over the table? Because it all looks strange, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, why ain't nobody urging or pushing the, like, for someone to ask these people what the hell were they doing, or what the heck were they doing behind the tables and all that. And if can't nobody answer questions
Hold on.
about
Kay, you gotta sheesh. Kay, you gotta take me off of the background because there's an echo. All right, go ahead, Willow.
Yeah, if they can't find or they can't get a solid answer from the person that removed the SIM card, ST, or the camera from the background that was behind Charlie Kirk, then it shouldn't be like, they shouldn't keep on pushing this Tyler Robinson thing, because that obviously that's holding the key to everything. It definitely was something was going on, and I've always seen all the clips, and I've always said, like, there's something just ain't right, man. All that blood, ain't nobody got blood on, ain't nobody got nothing on them. Nobody got a trace of blood, a track of blood, a footprint with blood on it, them covering the whole crime scene after that, them removing the camera. It just ain't right, man. It just all that smell like a cover up. And I mean, I ain't come to try to, because I believe what you got going on, and you on to something for sure. But I'm just wondering, like, why she ain't pushing for that, like the answers from those guys. All of those people up there had something to do with all that shit, because can't one person come up there and take all that stuff, and the other guy take his stuff, and the other guy take their stuff and run off, and then all the rest of them didn't see him do that. Everybody saw what the hell was going on back there, so everybody was in on that, and they all need to be questioned. And that's my take. That's my take on it.
I agree. So y'all watch this. Who is this girl and where the hell is she? Okay, here's a camera right here. And here's another camera. And where is this girl? Where are these cameras? And where are these people that are in front of him taking video? They're videographers walking around. Where are they at?
Exactly.
We're going to be here for a couple hours. Get comfortable.
See, through this whole time, we've been paying attention to the camera that's been behind him, all these phone cameras, but this is an event. There's an actual front camera that's seen everything. Where is this girl and where is this camera? And is it other cameras like this?
Bring the best libs that Utah has to offer.
And keep in mind, the reason why we're watching this is because that's a camera also. So the person holding this camera is showing that camera and that camera. So those are three different professional video cameras that are no longer accounted for. Then out of nowhere, we got Billy Hunter, Dylan Connor coming out of nowhere talking about he did a podcast with Charlie Kirk when he was in the 4th grade. And then he turned around and said he was 11. Why are you 11 in the 4th grade? You can't be that smart if you got kept back 2 times. What the hell is happening?
Charlie Kirk was a walking, talking beacon of hope, Will. I know you know that. And he didn't have to make time for me as an 11-year-old with this upcoming podcast in the 4th grade.
See, as an 11-year-old in the 4th grade, that don't make no damn sense. All right,
Because
so
because they don't listen to they don't. I don't know. I feel like they think that certain people are so dumbed down that they can speed talk their way through a whole clip and nobody will catch the bullshit. But when you catch the bullshit, everybody's like, damn, like that don't make sense. It really don't. Like, and like you said with the cameras, like, look, I do hand wrapping for professional boxers, for amateur boxers and everything. And every time we have a show, even a damn amateur show, it's always EMTs there for little shows, big shows. Why the hell the goddamn ambulance at?
Yes.
And like you said, why the hell everybody got goddamn sunglasses on?
Right. Why everybody got sunglasses on?
Yes.
So hold on. Let me play this real quick. They just sent this to me. Let me see. I don't know what this is. Let's see.
I gotta get a shirt made. You say, "Why everybody got sunglasses on?"
What the hell? Play the goddamn video.
Man, every time you said that, I laugh my ass off because that's the first thing I'm thinking. Like, they don't want nobody to see their eyes.
Hold on, bro. Why is this not playing?
The eyes don't lie, so they don't want nobody to see their eyes. That's what.
You know what? Hold on, y'all. See, this is the reason why I got multiple phones. I do not play. I need multiple women, multiple cars, multiple phones. Like, if you get on my nerves, I'm just gonna grab the other one sitting right now. I don't have time for this shit. All right, so let's see. Who is this? Play the freaking video.
You need multiple sunglasses too if you and them guys, because they were making sure them things didn't fall off their face.
The security company and group of individuals who were responsible for protecting Charlie Kirk's life the day he was assassinated have officially been identified. Say hello to Brian Harpool and Dan Flood. This is Charlie's security detail who was standing closest to him at the time of his assassination. And the name of their security company is called...
All right, so I'm just going to send it. This is some good stuff. I'm just going to send it so y'all can see it. But go ahead. Thank y'all for this. This is good. Go ahead.
I need to find out where I can send you some information too, man.
You got to join the Scooby-Doo group chat.
But see, the only thing about that, didn't you say it's on Instagram or something like that?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I don't fool around with a lot. I just got my YouTube page and doing little small content and boxing stuff on there and like fitness stuff on there.
Come on, man. We in the mystery machine solving crimes, bro.
I know, man. I got to figure out a way I can send some, because I was looking at that TP USA, whatever that group, and I was looking at all those people on there, Erica and all the other people up under her, and I was like, damn, what if some of those same people were some of those people that had the damn sunglasses on? Because some of them on that page, if you look on that page and pull it up, yeah.
No. They work for the security company. They don't work for TPS USA. They are independent contractors. I looked all that up. No.
Okay.
Yeah, they're independent. They work for Schaefer Security Group.
Okay. Well, I saw that
your
guy
security group don't work for the company. They're independent contractors.
Well, that Dan guy you just put up there, I was looking on there, and he was on there. So I was trying to see, maybe it was a link between him and all the other people that were on there. I don't know.
Okay, question to both of y'all. Hold on, let me bring another person up. Okay, question to all three of y'all. Do y'all think that the noise from my pellet gun matched the noise of the gun that went off in the crowd? What do y'all think?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Okay. I was thinking when you played it, I was listening hard when you played it, right? And I was thinking like the sound resembles that, but they may not have been using the exact same actuator or pellet thing that you were using. So of course it's going to be a difference unless you get the exact same one that they were using plus the amplified mic with all the speakers around and everything
Yeah.
too. Because he had a point when he said that about the mic, the amplified microphone, because that definitely would have
Yeah.
made it sound a lot louder. But he may have been using a supercharged one or one that was way more powerful than yours, which would
Yeah.
which would make the sound be way different. Plus the mic amping it up
Because
would make the
mine just came
sound
from
even more.
Amazon.
Right.
Yeah. So
So
hold on. Let me play this. Hold on a second. I want to play this video about the security team.
Company and group of individuals who were responsible for protecting Charlie Kirk's life the day he was assassinated have officially been identified. Say hello to Brian Harpool and Dan Flood. This is Charlie's security detail who was standing closest to him at the time of his assassination. And the name of their security company is called Integrity Security Solutions. And they weren't made known because of their integrity to make a public statement of their presence the day Charlie Kirk was assassinated, but they were exposed from their old boss from Schaefer Security Group. Doesn't it seem off that the security company that was hired the day Charlie Kirk was assassinated has never come out publicly and made a statement?
So the security group is Dan Flood, Brian Harpole, Justin Davis, and Pierce Beck. Those are the 4 out of the 6 guys that were on the security team. I'll say it again. Dan Flood, Brian Harpole, Justin Davis, and Pierce Beck, B-E-C-K.
Do you guys remember a couple of days after Charlie Kirk's assassination, Greg Schaefer, the CEO of Schaefer Security Group, put out that statement that his company no longer was employed with TPUSA? Well, it's evident now why Greg Schaefer has exposed the
And Eddie Gallagher. Yeah, Eddie Gallagher. Yes. We are on it, y'all. We are on it.
that was working the TP.
There's nobody else on the internet that collectively has put together this whole thing where the average person can understand it. We broke this shit down.
PUSA event. Not only did Brian Harpool and Dan Flood refuse to make a statement after the Charlie Kirk assassination, but they both backdoored Greg Schaefer and stole the TPUSA security contract. On September 27th, as you can see in the post here from Greg Schaefer, this is when he publicly exposed Integrity Security Solutions for their presence at the TPUSA event where Charlie Kirk was assassinated. The million-dollar question is, why hasn't Brian Harpool and Dan Flood made a public statement yet? Is it because they don't want to incriminate themselves?
So what are y'all thoughts?
I think that's accurate. I think that's right. And even the guy, the guy that was pulling his hat, and everybody was like, was giving the signs, and then he came out and made that statement, talking about he was like a son to me, and I was like a father to him. I just couldn't fathom.
He was on the ground acting like a bitch. He was on the ground like a bitch.
Right, that guy, that's the guy you kept saying, look at him cry like a bitch. But when he did that statement, I was listening to him talking about, oh, my kids were on the phone, and oh my God. And I'm like, what these fake tears at? Like, do you see how they try to make themselves cry and they can't, but it looks so fake that they shouldn't even, like, I would rather you like just act like you having some crackling in your voice than to try to make tears fall and it makes you look even more stupid. Like he was like, my kids were on the phone. And, oh my God, this is Charlie. I'm like,
I got a real question for you, brother.
Go ahead.
Okay, so when Charlie was shot, in the back stage area behind the tent, there were not one but 2 Utah Valley University UVU emergency medical personnel on staff behind the tent with 4 medical bags. Did you know that?
Okay, said it again.
When Charlie was shot, there were 2 EMS personnel on staff behind the tent when he was shot. They were with UVU EMS. They had 4 medical bags on them. I have video of it. When he was shot, he went to the ground. The security team worked on him, picked him up, and carried him to the back. When he was halfway to the SUV, one of the EMS people with 2 medical bags walked behind them and stopped 4 feet behind the SUV. He did not do anything. The security team did not seem to acknowledge him. Then he ran to the front and was spotted 3 minutes and 30 seconds after Charlie was shot in the front. And he was running up the courtyard, and they never did anything. So my point is, there was no ambulance where there should have been, but there was EMS staff on hand for the event. They did nothing. I'm not saying they didn't try to do something. What I'm saying is that they did not do
They didn't
anything.
try.
They didn't. They
weren't even around Charlie Kirk, so they didn't even try.
No. They were. I have it on video. They were very close. They were closer than anybody else.
Oh,
I've made a video on it. It's on my channel. Okay.
Or maybe they were there. Maybe they were there. Or maybe they were there to give people the illusion that they were safe because they had the EMTs there. Because I'm telling you, when we do these boxing,
So do y'all know who these guys are?
I can tell you.
Do y'all know who these guys are? So hold on. Here's a question. These guys right here showed up after Charlie Kirk was gone and started guarding the cameraman. Y'all watch this for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that.
These two guys were not on site. They came on site after Charlie Kirk was carried away. And look how he keeps going back and forth. His job is to protect the cameraman. Watch this.
Yep. I saw that when you put that
He's
video up.
protecting the cameraman. Because Charlie Kirk is gone. Who else is he protecting?
Yep.
But go ahead. I just wanted to say, do y'all know anything about this part? Or are you referring to these guys?
No, I'm not referring to those guys. At this moment, the guys that I'm talking about are actually up top. Here's the thing. They either tried to help and the security team refused service, or they were completely ignored. They were right there. They had medical bags. They should have gone into the SUV with him, and they were not allowed to go. They were right there, is what I'm telling you. Everybody's asking.
Let's see if we can see him right here.
There were 2 EMS people on staff. I can show you video of it.
Yeah, but you said
I remember they had brown on, right?
They had gray shirts that said UVU Emergency Medical Services. They had radios. They had black sashes. They had red and yellow medical bags, 4 of them.
What about the video? Did you have the video? Did you have the video of when they kept showing them towed him to the SUV and then they actually put him in the SUV?
Yes, I have. Yes,
I saw the video that had that video on it, and they were showing the woman that was screaming, and then all of a sudden she stopped screaming, and then they put him in the and then you see the little bitch ass dude that fell on the ground and crawled away. You see him.
You saw running around the car and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are the EMTs in that? Because you said they stopped behind them, so they should be in that video then, right?
Okay.
Certainly.
It's very complicated, and it took me a long time of searching to find this. When you see the video that's taken from the side of the SUV, where they're putting Charlie into the SUV, and you see Frank Turek running to the back of the SUV. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I have video that shows a different angle. The EMT is directly to the left of that camera shot. He literally is right off camera. That's why you didn't see him. He is right there. And then when Frank Turek runs around the truck, the EMT walks forward. He is closer than anybody other than the security team to Charlie Kirk. And and I know you guys are going to love this. On July 17th, 2025, they did a mass casualty event of a bomb going off at the campus of UVU, and this EMT was in the training exercise.
So I'm looking at this guy in the black. You talking about him?
No.
Okay.
You're not seeing it.
This is video of everybody walking around.
I have the video. I'm telling you, I have the video. It's on my channel. I can show you. Let me. Would you like me?
Oh, here they go. Are these? Is this them? Hold on. Let's see.
Yes, that is
Right.
3 minutes and 30 seconds after. That's one of them. The guy that actually followed Charlie is coming up right here, coming up at the bottom wearing black shorts right there. He saw Charlie. He was standing at the SUV. I can prove it. I have it on my channel. I have the video. I have it proved. They were there. Why did they do nothing? Why were they not in the SUV with Charlie?
That's strange.
Hold on. God damn it. What the hell? All right, so hold on. New information. I don't know what this is. Listen.
And FBI Director Kash Patel says the suspect who allegedly shot and killed conservative activist Charlie Kirk is now in custody. That's according to a statement from him on X. Joining us now is retired FBI Special Agent Greg Schaefer. He's currently the Principal and Chief Operation Officer of the Active Shooter Prevention Project. Greg, thank you so much for joining us as we unpack this tragedy. Now, there is
This said 2 months ago.
actually a press conference right now.
I can show you the video if you'd like.
Oh, this is old, y'all. Don't send me nothing old. Y'all confusing me. Jeffrey Everything did not have a client list and committed. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Sorry. I thought I was getting break. Oh, wait. Here's the camera.
I've got a 1 minute video that shows what I'm talking about. Would you like to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll present it.
Yeah. Send it to me and I can bring it up.
Okay, how do I do that?
Put it up like this is your channel, and it'll ask for
Well,
my permission.
on my channel, I do about a 12-minute investigation, but I can send you I can show you a 1 minute clip of just the video.
Yeah, 1 minute clip. That's it.
Okay, I can present. Let me present that to you.
Yeah, just present it, and it'll ask for my permission, and I can bring it up.
Okay.
Y'all don't send me no old stuff because I'm on live. I'm just all right. There it is. All right, let me see. Remove other media. All right, hold on a second.
Just let me know when to play it. I've got it where I've got the original video, and then I've got it slowed down, and then I've got it zoomed in. Okay, so you get to really see it. I had to really dig to find this. This was really hard to find, y'all.
Okay, this is a picture or what's going on?
This is a video. You ready?
Yeah, play it. Oh shit, this is clear too.
Okay, do you see right in the back of the SUV, he's got the red bag on? That is an EMS standing right behind. He is right there. And they're not acknowledging him. They're not asking for his help. This is proof positive. I've been trying to get this word out, y'all, and it is extremely difficult. I mean, I have a small channel. I've got about 6,400 subscribers, but that is nothing to try to get something like this out. He's
just looking like, hey, y'all need help or no?
Yeah. He is right there. He is literally 4 feet away right now from the back of the SUV. When Frank Turk in the white runs around, he walks closer. He is literally right there. He's closer than anybody else and saw what happened to Charlie. He is an eyewitness.
Wow. Can you rewind and start over again? That was some good footage. Whoa.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me Is that playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Thank you so much for this.
You're quite
Look
welcome.
at Frank Turk, punk ass run around and shit.
It's the guy with the red backpack. Now I had to zoom this in because it's on a a very far away shot, but it is there, clear as bell. What happened? This is undeniable.
Yeah.
Would you like? I can show you the picture of him doing the mass casualty event.
I don't know what that is.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Oh, who doing the what event?
Okay, let this finish and I'll show you. I'll explain. This is actually very important because if this is a staged event, one of the things they do is mass casualty events to prepare. Okay.
I don't understand. Can you explain what that is?
I'll explain. Okay, you follow. This is right. He is literally, 2-3 feet away. Now the image, the video that you saw where it was taken from the side of the SUV, okay, it has already cut off. This was not seen on that video because the EMS man did not walk forward until that video cut. That's why you didn't see him. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, let me stop. Okay, I stopped the screen. Let me show you this.
Damn. The Scooby-Doo mystery team, they on top of it now. They sending me more stuff about the dude in the red bag. They mad tomorrow. We showed you this already, Mr. Let Go. I'm like, I don't see everything. They be dropping so much stuff in the group chat. I don't be seeing everything.
Okay, let me know when you see this.
All right, hold on 1 second. I want to show this picture. And shout your channel out real quick. What's your channel name?
My channel Stuffed Beagle, and I do alternative history. And okay. I've been around a while. I have been involved in conspiracies for 18 years now, but that's not what I study.
Okay.
I study old world, and that's where what I stick to. But okay. This is actually something that I can really be helpful with. This is not also something not known, but the video where Dan Flood was found with his meta glasses. That was actually one of my finds.
Okay.
And there's some other things I've been helping out with behind the scenes with other creators that were getting things wrong, and I was fixing their mistakes, helping them, see what they were doing wrong. But
and real quick, shout out to Raphael. Thank you so much for the $40 for the $40 Cash App. Thank you so much, Raphael. Thank you. He says, keep speaking the truth. Thank you so much, Raphael. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, do you see this image?
Yeah, UVU hosts realistic B situation with first responders helicopter.
Okay, this was on June 17th, 2025. Now, the gentleman that was the EMS person that was standing behind Charlie Cook's SUV is right here. That is him.
Oh, it sure is.
I've got a clearer picture of it. Now, this is a simulated drill of a mass casualty event that took place on the campus of UVU on June 17th of this year. This guy just recently went through mass casualty training. Now, this article goes on, and it tells all the agencies that were involved in it. I'm going to go through this real quick. You can do your own research, but this gentleman is okay. I'm gonna stop share, and I'm gonna get another picture. There's 2 more pictures that
hold on, I want to show a picture too. Hold on a second.
Good.
Let me show you. This is a picture of that same EMS guy.
Okay.
Right here.
Yes, yes.
That's him, right?
Yep,
He
that
ain't
is him.
doing nothing. Look at this shit, y'all. He just standing there like an idiot. But like you said, he's like a crisis actor or something.
You know, I don't want to accuse this person of not doing his job. I don't think that I have any proof of that, but I do think that the question needs to be asked: why was his services refused? Because he is obviously standing right there.
That's crazy.
Now the
same thing too. Go ahead.
I'm gonna share another image here.
Okay.
Okay, let me know when you see that.
The same one. I just see the
Yes,
same one.
yes, this is a clear image of the one I was just showing. This is the gentleman.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And if you don't, you can't tell it, but he is wearing a UVU. This guy's got the UVU, but
UVU.
it says UVU Emergency Medical Services. Now I'm gonna let me stop. I've got these images in different places, so I'm gonna share one more image for you to drive home what I'm saying here, and let me know when you see this. This is a screenshot from the video you were just watching where he was running from the back.
Yeah.
Now, this is the same gentleman. Okay. This is the gentleman that was behind the SUV. This is the gentleman that was in the mass casualty training event. And so there is proof that EMS was on hand and did nothing service was refused. They did not accept his help. Now, I'm not accusing anybody of who's wrong, but somebody messed up. Somebody didn't do the right thing. Somebody ain't telling the truth.
Yeah. Hold on. And Allie, you said get him to come online. What's the medical guy's name? Get who to come online. Get who to come online.
I have not been able to determine the person's name, but he.
No, I'm talking to one of the people in my group chat. They're watching it and they're dropping stuff in the group chat. So I'm talking to her. She said the medical guy. Oh, she said, see if I could find a medical guy. Do you think we gotta? Oh shit, we gotta find
UVU.
Okay. So can you DM that? Because you don't know his name, but we can probably we could probably use his face, and if he works for UBU, his face is probably somewhere on the website. UBU medical team.
I have looked, I cannot find it. Now I tell you the reason may be because if you look into UVU, they have a humongous emergency medical and fire training class. So this guy could be a small part of a big wheel.
Exactly. Can you send me that image of the guy, like just via Instagram? And because if we can get that medical guy online, we literally can solve the entire crime.
I think there's a question to be asked here, is what I'm saying.
We can solve the whole crime that we get the medical dude.
I got another question for you. This is a whole different angle. I've got video of where when he shot, it looks like something flies off the back of his head. Okay. And there's people speculating that it's an earpiece. There's people speculating that it's his chain. But what's even stranger is I've come across video coming from the left side, and when he shot, something that looks like a 3-foot white cable flies off the back of his head and then drops down and goes past his ass.
Yeah,
and
he had stuff on him. He had wires and stuff on him. What's wrong with
okay,
that?
here's the question. If it comes down and swings, that means it's hooked somehow to his shirt. That means it came from up here. Where did it come from? How did it go from
Well, you got to
not
remember.
here
You got to
3
remember
feet out?
his shirt literally went up like this. So whatever that was near his shirt, like kind of, because his shirt went up near his ear.
Okay, but how could his earpiece, if he shot here and an earpiece is here, how could something fly 3 feet out the back within 1 second? It's in one frame. It flies 3 feet out the back and then drops down over the next few frames and then swings.
I'm not really concerned about that. Like that has nothing to do with the death. I don't know. That ain't got nothing to do with the death.
It does or doesn't. What is that, and what could cause that to happen? Think about that question.
I don't know. I don't understand.
Well, okay. I can show you a video of it with the blood blurred out.
No. I'm done.
They said it was well, Candace was saying it was the necklace, but it did look like a mic, but it could have very well been the necklace piece.
But could his necklace be 3 feet long?
I don't know. Maybe he hit it and snapped it.
Well, I don't want to get into just random details, though. I don't understand, because I don't like to overcomplicate stuff. So adding a necklace and like, who cares? Like,
Yeah, you're right.
I
That's
don't
true.
know. Like, I don't want to be sitting here thinking about a necklace. I'm trying to find the people, not the necklace.
I know.
I ain't
was
worried
saying
about
the
a
same
necklace.
thing. I was saying the
I
same
don't
thing.
want
Like I was beyond the necklace.
I want to find that UVU person, not no necklace.
Right.
So, yeah,
I want to
sometimes
find out
we
when
can
they're
get.
gonna question all the people that were
Yeah, we
actually
can
there.
get
That's what I'm
too
trying to find
far
out.
into the woods where we can get lost. I don't care about no necklace because that's just walking in the woods for no reason. I don't know. I ain't worried about the necklace.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm working on a video on that one.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in the people that all the people that were on the ground that actually did nothing but move around like a lot of stuff was going on that they didn't want people to see. And immediately when they removed the camera, then that would answer what the hell all those people were doing down there. That's what I want to know. I ain't studying the
And have
necklace. I ain't
y'all
studying none of
noticed that literally none of those people got online talking about what they seen?
Yeah, they're
Kay, you there?
Complete
Can
blackout.
you hear me?
Yes. How are
Okay.
you?
Good and you.
I'm
Quick
good.
question. I have a video that I want to send you because the video that you're showing, I don't see that guy in front of. It's a video that you have where the guy with I don't know, it's like a green shirt with the little purse or the bag that he has wrapped across his chest.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's standing in front.
Yeah.
He's off to the left. That's why you can't see him. He's just to the left of that screen.
Okay, well, the first video, one of the first videos that leaked out on TikTok, I don't see him standing right there. I see him on the side with the lady with the striped dress, and he's standing on the side with the guy that did the little ear signal when the guy pulled on his ear.
No, this guy.
All right, I got him.
I've also had
hold on.
video.
I got it. Hold on. Let's look at this. Hold on. Let's look at this together. See if this is it. That guy.
No.
That's the guy in the gray.
I have.
Wait. Is this the guy, ma'am?
Yeah. Now, is that
okay?
He's standing on the side where the guy, the lady with the.
What is your question? What is your question?
Because the video that you initially showed, it didn't show him right there. I didn't see no one on that side.
What is your question?
My question is, where is he? Is it two different videos? Like, or are they trying to alter the video? Is what I'm saying. Because the video that you showed, he wasn't standing there at first.
He was standing there
in front.
He's the person. He's possibly the person that set the detonator off.
Right, and I believe the same thing. But the other video that you showed, it looks like he was in front of him. A guy with his sleeves rolled up. You know what I mean?
All I know is
I think I understand. You're asking where was Frank Turek, the man with the white hat and white shirt, or are you asking where was the paramedic in relation to Frank Turek, the man with the white and hat shirt?
The guy that set off the detonator, him, the one with the purse across his chest.
What is the color? Okay, you got black shirt, white shirt, gray shirt, brown shirt.
You're talking about the guy on the left-hand side of the screen with the bluish shirt with the black sash or bag across his.
That's him right here.
Yeah. Right.
What about him?
But there was a video. Okay, I don't know, because it was a video that you showed earlier, and it looks like he was standing in front, like over the fence area. And it looked like he was standing right there.
No, that was a fat guy. That's a different person. Let me show you.
They all moved around during this.
Can you show me that video?
I'm gonna make this bigger.
So you're talking about him? That's an older fat guy.
Different guy. Yeah,
that's somebody different. He doesn't have nothing around his shoulder. See, the guy you're talking about, he's already on the ground. So here, he runs. There he goes, right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's him right there.
Okay.
Hey, Sumi, how are you?
What's up? How you doing? Hi, everybody.
I'm good.
Hello.
Good, no doubt. Just waiting for y'all, you know what I mean? A couple of things, but I'll wait. Get my reading glasses for this.
What do you got? Hold on.
All right, so one of them, it might, you know, hit your heart a little bit because you put a lot into it. You feel me? That's about the air actuator. And the second one is this is one because I forget. I'm old, so I forget fast, right? Okay, nobody not peeping out for real. I'm old, I forget as it's coming out my mouth, girl. So nobody not really paying no mind, right? You know how they taking the camera down in the back, right? And remember, you see how I'm showing everybody how they protecting the nigga, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Look how, besides they being protected, it don't matter because if it's a sniper, right? How they feel so comfortable taking their time, taking the camera down.
Hold on. Rick Cutler. The boy's name is Rick Cutler.
Who that?
Hold on, man. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. This is emergency. Sorry.
I said, who is Rick?
Hold on. His name is Rick Cutler, y'all. We found him. Shout out to Allie. We got him. His name is Rick Cutler. We are on it. Yo, I love this. We are solving this whole crime. Literally. The guy's name, the boy's name with the red satchel on his back that didn't do nothing is Rick Cutler.
And how did you find that out?
Second. Hold on. I'm gonna drop the link. Allie wants to come up. So Allie, click the link. I'm dropping it, the link in the chat right now, Allie. Wait.
Hey, Mr. Let
Sorry,
Go. Mr. Let Go.
Go ahead.
And I don't know.
Click the link, Allie.
Are we supposed to be calling? I know we supposed to be calling you that or calling you my guy or whatever. But do you think if you get these damn people, since you getting their names, that they will get on your show and answer some questions, or you probably think they hiding?
I just want to try. I don't worry about what's going to
that's
happen.
What I'm saying.
I don't know.
Do you think?
I have no idea.
You think if they don't get on or whatever, you think it's because? I'm just asking what you think. You think it would be because they've been told to shut the hell up or something gonna happen? Come here, get over here.
I'm sure they was told to shut the hell up. All I can do is try. If they say no, I'm not mad because if my supervisor tell me shut the hell up, I'm gonna shut the hell up. I don't want to lose my job. So I don't know.
Come here.
Hold on. Never done it before. Where's the link? Hold on, Allie. The link is in. Okay, Allie. The link is in the chat on YouTube. So go to the chat on YouTube and look for the blue link. There's a blue link on YouTube. Go in the chat. You'll see it says StreamYard. Just click the link and then you can just go on your phone. You see it, Allie?
I was just gonna ask you that. I ain't.
Huh? I'm trying to get Allie up here
I was
because
saying I was.
she is like one of my lead investigators in the group.
And since I can't join the Scooby Doo thing, man, whenever you go live, if I ain't training nobody at the gym, or if I'm at, like today, I'm just at Dollar General, didn't even go shopping because I wanted to make sure I get on here and ask a few questions. But since I ain't
Oh
really
man,
got
thank
social
you.
media, like, yeah, no doubt. I've been watching you, man, since you've been uncovering it, and
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to get on your live every time you go if you dropping links, because I did actually ask that in the chat one time, and I was like, do you allow people to come on? But shit was scrolling up so fast. I'm like, man, he probably like zooming over these messages, like who said this, who said that. But since I
Well,
can't
yeah,
get on,
like you got to put in the super chat, then I'll be able to see it. So we got
yeah, I
Allie
know.
up here. So Allie
How you
is my
doing?
lead investigator. What's going on, Allie?
Oh my gosh, you are amazing.
Hey,
First of
Allie, how
all,
you?
can you hear
No,
me okay?
yes, no, Allie, you are amazing. Everybody in the group is amazing.
Listen,
Y'all are
sorry, I never
killing it.
gone live before. This is my first time, okay? My daughter does all this
Uh-huh.
stuff. I don't know how to do this. But anyways, everybody's sending me stuff. Like I know a lot of people from Utah and they're just sending me stuff. I go, I need to know this. I need to know that. And they're just dropping me stuff. So
Yeah,
and I'm sending it to you. And a lot of it I've been looking. I stayed up till 2 a.m. last night, just looking
I
for
did too.
the guy with the brown shirt, the trigger guy. And I
We
found
can't
him.
find them. The camera guy, yeah.
Not the camera guy, the trigger guy, the one that you said did
Oh,
the
yeah,
shooting. What are we
yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
call him? We're calling him Rick then.
I thought I was gonna call him the brown shirt. I call him black shirt, gray shirt, white shirt, and brown shirt.
Okay, so you're the guy in the front row when he flicks the trigger, right? That guy.
Yeah, because the other guy was calling sunglass man, but everybody got on sunglasses.
Right. That's why we were
Yeah,
getting confused.
Why
yeah.
And
everybody
I
got
was
sunglasses on?
that's why they do that probably too. To
Yeah, that's what I told them, to hide the eyes. They want everybody had sunglasses on because they did
yes.
not want people to see that their eyes were roaming at this person and that person, because you can put two and two together when you see the eyes, and the eyes don't lie. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
my new sweater, and I'm gonna put it on my page, is gonna be, why does everybody got sunglasses on?
All right, so hold on. Let me read this super chat. All American said, I'm enjoying your show tonight. I just wish this never happened and we can be talking about the government shutdown. Not really, LOL. Yeah, like sometimes tragedies can bring a lot of people together because yeah, everything has for a reason. And thank you, Sumi, for becoming a member. And Mark Lee said, Mr. Let Go, has anyone mentioned that Utah school known for recruiting young CIA agents? Look into it. Oh, yeah, that's USU, not UVU. So UVU is the school that's in question. USU, and thank you, Francine, for becoming a member. USU is 2 hours away from UVU, and they're the ones who train students to be CIA agents. Yeah, I talked about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Allie, like y'all are on it. Like
Everybody in the chat's on it. Everybody. Like I know there's so
y'all
many
on it.
decoys out there and I saw your other live stream and it's so weird, like I believe it came from his mic as well, but then I start overthinking it and I'm like, no, it had to come from the back. I just don't know anymore. They want you to be so confused at the same time.
Oh shit. Somebody just dropped in the chat is a picture of Trump and the little Damien boy. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Is a picture of Trump and the Damien boy. Him. Hold on, let me show
No.
y'all.
Oh, the little kid, the kid?
College freshman Brillen Hollyhand, and he is a close friend of Charlie, and he's been in touch with the Kirk family all day long. Brillen, thanks for being with us.
I asked Charlie after the interview.
Is a picture of Trump and him when he was like 10. This is how they bring up little kids. They groom little kids. So when they turn into teenagers, they are already indoctrinated. Is a picture of Donald Trump and this dude when he was a kid. They bring these little kids up and they indoctrinate them. So once they get a turn to adults, they now have allegiance with the evil people. But go ahead. I just want to share that with y'all.
Yeah. Did you get my picture of the trigger guy and the tattoos? They match.
Yes. I seen that. Yeah.
Yes. That's what I'm just so excited about. I just can't believe that I found it. So we found all the people.
Oh, wait. Yo, y'all are hilarious. Yo, did you see what Manuel Override just said? Oh my God. Yo, y'all are hilarious. You see it, Allie?
No. Can I leave this and look, or how does it work?
Just just come out of your screen and
need
just
two
look.
devices.
Okay.
I got 4 phones, so yeah, I'm
I don't want to lose this.
You can
Okay.
click over there on comments.
Hold on.
I'm got 4 phones. You got 4
phones?
Wait. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all.
You got 4
Because
phones?
it's like, yes, I have 4 phones.
Damn,
And I'm running all 4 of them right now. Huh?
Kevin Gates mad at you. Kevin Gates mad at you.
I literally have 4 phones and all of them. One has a stream up just in case I need to do some other stuff on my computer. Like if my computer starts freezing, I still have control. And my other phone has a group chat up, and the other phone has my pictures and files up that I can send to my computer. And the other phone is just somebody calling.
They all on? All of them on?
They don't. Well, 2 of them on Wi-Fi. The other ones are on. I don't have all of them on. Wi-Fi is good enough. All right, so check this out, y'all. This is crazy. I don't even know what to say about this.
What?
Okay, the
Hold
video
on.
I got in the basement. That's the. I don't think it was gunpowder at all. I'm with you with high pressure
All right,
projectile.
look at this. Y'all look at this. What do y'all think about this?
Great.
If everything means something,
bullshit.
Oh dear.
I don't even see no. I don't even see no.
Nice rings.
That might be
I
Photoshop.
didn't even notice that.
That might be
she's shooting a
Photoshop.
bird.
That's a lot of bling bling.
That's
Look at all that
Photoshop.
bling.
No, she's shooting a bird at somebody.
Her middle finger.
I know.
It's her middle
I
finger.
know.
So
I'm
you
just
think it's
saying,
real?
they're millionaires, and they got a GoFundMe going for millionaires. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you think that photo was real?
We
What
don't know
photo?
what's real
Could be.
anymore.
I'm just saying, like the photo of her shooting the bird. You don't think that's
In this
Photoshop
rabbit hole.
with all the rings and all that shit on it?
I would have to relook at it.
Yeah. I still say something ain't right. Well, even her with the
Okay.
fake tears.
I did a
remind me of the
side-by-side
guy
picture
that-
of the trigger guy.
She remind me of
Okay,
the guy that
hold
was
on.
crawling around on the ground. You can't tell if you
You know the
tell,
guy in
right?
the front with the brown shirt on?
No, the guy in the white that
I just sent
Mr.
you a
Let Go.
picture
Mr. Let Go call him the little
side by side.
The runner with the fake tears.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see the guy, the side by side. Yep, that's him. Yeah, the guy in the brown shirt. I think he's the most evil out of them all, because he was
How come
smiling.
I can't hear?
Wow.
I can't hear them.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I hear you.
Okay.
I can.
Oh.
Did anybody find out who the 2 guys was that came back? That the guy that was watching the guy getting the camera, the camera security guy, man. Did you find out who that big guy was? Cause when I saw your video and I saw that, and I was like, yo, what the hell is going on, man? Like, what
They
are
are
they
The guy
doing?
that put the invisible police tape up. Yeah, the invisible police tape that they put up around the crime scene.
Now that guy has a gun. Look, he has a gun right here. Right. Oh, I hear him?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Safety team is here. I just heard them say.
The safety
That
team.
guy.
This ain't no damn safety team. This is the killer team. So I want y'all to think about this. What's actually going on right here. Think about this. That man in a blue shirt has a gun in his hand. Who is he guarding if Charlie Kirk is gone?
Unless he trying to.
Who is he guarding?
I mean,
He's
unless they
guarding the sound man who is taking down the damn video. He's
right.
Yeah.
Right.
This shit is crazy. There's got to be some abilities in there to adjust. Mr. Let Go is live, so he can't do it. Wait, so I can't do what? Hold on. Somebody in the chat saying there's got to be some moderator admin abilities in here to adjust. Yeah, like y'all got to stop calling people in the damn chat, y'all. Like this shit is annoying. It's about people keep hitting the call button. I ain't never called nobody on no goddamn Instagram. Who the heck? Why do y'all be doing that?
Mr. Let Go's live.
Oh, you on
He's live.
Instagram?
Stop
Okay.
calling him.
No, I'm talking to the group chat. The group chat, everybody in the group chat is watching a live and they're sharing information, and people keep calling in the group chat, and it's stupid. Like, why the hell they keep doing that? There's no reason for my hand to be up there. So, yeah,
Pilot trolls, maybe.
Okay, did you guys you saw the long lens? Did you saw the long lens photographer, right? With the camera gun?
The who what?
I got a video in the basement.
Okay.
The guy's pointing at the gun. Do you want to pull that video up? And I'm thinking
I don't
thinking it's
understand what
not
you're saying.
gunpowder. I'm thinking I got a video in the basement. It looks like a 35 millimeter camera with a long lens. And the guy.
What basement? What is a
see-
basement? You said something about a basement.
Well, downstairs. I got a video in the basement.
Hold on.
That's what they call down in the bottom of StreamYards. See the guy?
Oh, okay.
See
I
it?
got you.
Okay.
Okay.
See, now watch. He's pointing at the guy with the 35 millimeter camera. For one, why do you have a 300 millimeter lens that close unless you're trying to get somebody's pimples, pictures of people's pimples?
Okay.
Now watch. This is a big dude too. This is a big dude. Let me get it rolling here. Now watch this guy.
The guy right here. So he gives the hand
The
signal.
music sucks. Hang on, let me turn.
This
it down a
guy
little bit.
comes out from behind. Watch this. So there's the guy.
Watch this big dude. He just puts the camera down.
So they're saying that guy took the shot and then he immediately walks backwards. Watch this.
He walks away like nothing fucking
So there he
happens.
is. These two guys working together. He
Yeah, I
just
saw
walks
that
away
video.
like nothing. He wasn't like freaked out. He walks away like he just did something. Again, I'm not saying this is how it happened. I'm saying this is compelling.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah,
people should look into all
saw that
these
video.
theories.
Okay.
I have
I don't
my
want to show too
partner.
much of it. Let me stop.
So there's the
Yeah, you can see that guy jump right because it was right behind his head.
shot, and here's the guy. Does the guy look? Does he look freaked out? Does he look weirded out?
Nope.
Does he look like he just witnessed an assassination? No, he looks like he's calmly walking backwards.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna kill it. There we go.
Yeah, that's a good
I'm gonna come
one.
back to
I've
StreamYard.
seen that. I've seen that. That's another camera.
And a guy
That's
could
six
have
cameras.
a guy could. And you know how they always carry an extra camera, and that would be big enough to have. Okay, let's a scuba tank is tested for what 600 psi. That's so you can put 300 psi in a scuba tank. He could have one next to him, like a little oxygen tank that looks like an oxygen tank, and have the line running up. You wouldn't even need gunpowder with that much force.
Well,
Okay.
if I could speak for a second,
Yeah.
Mr. Letko. My partner's a cameraman. He's worked on stuff for years. He could have some insight if you want to ask him any questions. He's done stuff for Mr. Beast games. He's worked on like 25,000 people, events, all that kind of stuff. If you guys want to ask him a question, he's here. He's a cameraman.
Okay. I'm putting the link.
So y'all want to
I'm
ask him a
putting the
question?
link to that
You
video
can
in
actually
the back
put
chat.
like a small
Here's Chris. His name's Chris. Here you go.
Yeah,
you could
I'm
actually
putting the
put
link
a
in the
small
back chat.
caliber like bullet inside a camera and or lens. It wouldn't even
No,
have to
it's
be a
underneath
pellet,
it.
or it could be
It's underneath it.
a
Well,
pellet
okay,
that's
hang on.
bigger
Hold
than
on,
a
hold
normal
on,
size
hold on.
pellet.
Everybody can't talk at the same
Hang
time.
on. You're talking people with endless money that can make anything.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So
Yes,
it's not
that's what he's
far.
saying.
Yeah, we're agreeing here. It's not far fetched to be able to put something inside a camera or a lens. It's
Or under
actually pretty realistic. It would, and with the buildups the way they were, it could actually be concealed completely inside the camera. You wouldn't see it. Like that mock-up there that we're looking at on the screen is kind of ridiculous.
And of
but-
course you would practice with it, right? You would practice and practice. You could actually use the camera for your lens.
Yeah, like you could,
For your
like
hairs.
that would be the whole
Your-
part, is that it
your
would still
crosshairs.
have to
Right.
function. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to pass through security, right?
Yeah, but
Because they didn't,
there
like
was
they
no
didn't,
security.
but they
Go
wouldn't
look-
know that going, right?
Okay.
Potentially, right? They
All
would
right,
not
the-
know that, so they would have to make sure it would turn on and actually light up and look like a camera, right?
Well, that's if you're going into an airport. But we're talking the security was horrible that day.
Yeah. The only way they would know that is if they had knowledge of it being like that beforehand, which they might have. I'm not saying they don't, but they might have.
But like I
Otherwise,
said,
it's got to be a functioning fake, right?
Sure. But with money, you can hide anything. And all it has to be is a tube underneath his rig, his camera rig. It could be just a tube.
It could
You
have
only
been
need
the
one
camera.
shot.
It could have been the camera behind. You know what? I've watched all his events. He's never had a camera installed in the tent with cords in the back. It's always been a stand-up camera beside him in the back, not installed in the back. Did you guys notice that? There's two dinky things there. I don't know what they are. One looks like a camera. What's the other one?
What?
Behind Charlie, they physically installed a camera. The one that the guy took down. That camera, he stood up on the chair and he took it down. That
Oh, I'm
one.
not worried about that camera.
Oh, well, I am.
Okay, here's a camera,
That's the
right?
only one that they cared about to remove and take off with.
So what about these cameras in the front right here, y'all? This is my thing. There's people in the front.
Yeah, that's a good
This
question.
girl right here has
Well, they all
That
took
girl,
off.
she had to record everything. I think, that's.
It got confiscated.
Like,
and she ran.
where-
She ran.
Where did
Where
she
is she?
go when everything went crazy?
She ran. She ran.
Did she
That's
carry
what-
this big ass camera with her?
And can anybody find out what her name was? And can anybody get any questions out of it? That's what I want to know. All these people that were at
Exactly.
the front, why can't nobody get questions and answers out of any of those? The ladies, the guy that's standing there with the big bald head, they're looking at the crowd with the goddamn sunglasses on. And the other
Yeah.
people that's in the background that jumped over the table like they were in a fucking WWE, like Royal Rumble. All of them jumped over the table. Didn't give a damn what Charlie was. They just jumped over the table. Wherever
Well,
their feet landed is where they landed. Like, what the hell? Like, everybody need to
And
question
ran off.
everybody that was up there and ran off.
Can I say something? Because I know someone, I don't know which one in the chat, and it said something about they have money and it's the camera, whatever. Charlie's sitting on a plastic
Yeah.
table. I don't know if anybody noticed that. They don't even have money to buy him a riser. His chair is on top of a plastic table. Okay. And the security guard is standing on a couple of, because this is what my partner said, couple of
You
camera
gotta remember,
boxes.
it's a college though. It's a college,
Yeah.
so I don't think they have a lot of resources.
Well, hey, but Mr. Lego,
Well,
when you got me with all the like what they were doing there, and then the shirt and the words gone, and the trap door, no blood, like
Yeah.
what the hell is going on, man?
Yes. I think we demand answers.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
Oh no, we don't demand answers. We're gonna find the answers for ourselves.
Yes.
And then and that
We're
what
just
made
gonna
me
go
think, like
find
when
it.
you was talking about the actuator, when you started talking about that, I started thinking like, what if they snatched off the damn shirt he had on because of the explosion would leave residue and all this and that on there, and they replaced it with this shirt. Didn't think nobody would catch it because la 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 la. But no blood, no trails, no drips, nobody hand read. Ain't nobody back there got no trace of blood on them or around them. Ain't no blood splatter on that table. Ain't shit on the background. They covered up the whole crime scene. What the hell going on? And why is everybody got on
Yeah.
sunglasses?
It's I don't know. It just seems very odd. And they
All
didn't
right.
explain all that happened behind that table. Because something happened behind there. He has
Yeah,
no
it
blood on
did.
his shirt, on his collar, and I have so many images of it going all the way down his shirt. All the way down.
Yeah, it looked like they were handing stuff off. Well, thanks for having me up. Appreciate it. Good discussion,
Yep.
guys.
Yes,
Great
No
sir.
people
problem,
here.
man. I appreciate you.
All right, love you. Bye. Much love.
We getting close to solving this crime, y'all.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you saw the videos like that one that you showed earlier when they were running them to the SUV or whatever. And I was thinking like, why don't they show the whole video? It's always clips, 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 clips. You know what I mean? This clip,
Yeah.
and then it show another clip, then another clip, and then no more clips. And I'm like, somebody, all them damn people in the time that we live in today, where you can go outside and ain't nobody finna not record you. Anything you do in the world today, somebody gonna have a phone in your face. Whether
But
you
the
get your
shooter
ass
was
beat,
still out there and people were scared. That's why you see clips, right? I think
right?
that's why.
I don't know. I think somebody gonna be dumb enough to have their phone running the whole time in today's world, because, like I said, anything that anybody do in today's world, whether they getting their ass whooped by a man or getting their ass whooped by a woman, somebody gonna be somewhere yelling with their phone on record, like they could have saved somebody, but they would rather pull their phone out. That's the times we live in today.
That is very true.
Yeah,
Yep,
like
I
I've
agree.
seen videos like, why are you recording this man right here with his leg just got cut off? But they want to grab the phone first. So that's what's not making sense to me, because the times we live in today, people grab their phone first and then call the paramedics second. So I'm like,
Yeah.
why are we just getting clips and clips and clips? Somebody, like, who recorded that shit? They zoom all the way in like that and then clip it to another scene, and then you show them running from the other side. Then another clip showing them from this side. And then the one clip where you show the lady, oh my God! And then she takes off, and then they clip that part. So they had to clip that one in. I'm like,
Oh,
oh, man.
that's a good shot right there. Whoever got that.
Yeah.
Never saw that. Is that supposed to be blood? Yeah. It's Joe blood just got on that part, nothing on the ground or nothing, right? I forgot. Oh
And
yeah,
nothing
because
on
that's the you know what? It may be that grass that absorbs blood and makes it disappear. You never heard about that, right? Hey, for a minute I thought you was gonna say, wait, they got that? Yeah, they do. In today's time, they do. No blood on the chair. The chair, that's the chair that the man damn near broken had pushing Charlie over. That chair.
Well, some of the security guards didn't go in the SUV either. They came back, and I sent some pictures in the chat. I can resend it, where the guy on the end, the two guys come back and they're looking for anything else in the event by the table. And everybody's still standing there taking videos, and I think I sent it to Mr. Letgo.
Yep.
Yeah. Here
They were
here it
looking for the
is. He
shit.
comes back, and I'm sending it to you. He comes back, no blood on his clothes. No
Nothing.
blood on his clothes.
Or the shoes either. And people in today's time are so crazy that you can see somebody will walk behind where the blood trails was and be like, man, all this blood came from Charlie, man. No, none of that.
Yeah.
Nobody, no blood trails, no puddle of blood, no pool of blood, nothing. Just that
No,
little smut
nothing.
on the table. Just that little
Right.
turkey dressing on the table right there. I
No
think it's turkey
drips. No
dressing.
drips. Like if I cut my finger, I'd be dripping all the way to the bathroom if I cut my finger, right? Like we're talking about an artery.
Right.
No
Right.
drip,
I've
like
had a nosebleed
I hit my leg
and I
today with
bled
a
everywhere.
stick. Right.
everywhere.
Like little stuff that we would bleed like profusely. Like I was
Yeah.
removing a nail today, and a piece of rod hit me on the leg, and I couldn't stop the damn bleeding.
Exactly.
Like what the hell?
And did you notice? I was talking about this with somebody else. How it's like 3 on one side, 3 on the other side when they're carrying him, so you can't even see his body, and one in the front, one
You
in the
can't
back.
see nothing.
So
Yep.
you see nothing.
Yep.
Nothing.
And I was thinking like, what's the everybody was saying, well, his hand looked red. I couldn't explain that, but I don't know why. Like his hand looked like it was dried up blood. But what I said was, well, even if that was blood, it wouldn't dry that damn fast. Like, come on, that hand looked completely dried, like a fake hand or something. They was like, well,
Yeah.
his hand looked a little red. It was red on his arm. Yeah, man, you talking about somebody that just bled out on stage? You think it would have dried up that fast? It would have been like candy apple red if it was that. But it wouldn't. It was
Yes.
like a airbrush red, like they airbrushed it on there or something. I don't know. Crazy. Can't
Exactly.
explain. Can't explain it, and I wonder why. Can't I'm like I don't know what she trying to prove on her page, but I know she got to be want to know some answers to some of this stuff. Like she touching on some good points too, but like somebody got to get all those people that were back there and ask them what the hell were they doing on that ground. Looked like they were snatching him. It looked like they were vampires trying to rip his whole body apart. And then all of a sudden they picked him up and just ran off. And then the security guys ran back to get all the evidence. The one guy, I guess he went back to dry the rest of the blood up. And the other guy went back to cover up anything that was seen. And I don't know. Until they get the questions asked to those guys, then ain't nobody gonna know really what was going on. Not with those guys. And I don't understand why the judge or detectives or anybody ain't like asking those people to come forward so they can ask what the hell went on. Because they
Well,
know, I guess. They do.
the answer to that is Cash Patel. Like at the end of the day,
Oh yeah.
he's a leader of the FBI.
FBI.
So
True.
if the FBI ain't worrying about it, they tell everybody what to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So they told
And
him
Cash
to put the
Patel is
concrete
running
on
around
there.
saying we caught the shooter, and there's nothing else to talk about. So what the hell
Right.
is the police gonna do if the FBI say the case closed?
Come back. Don't go over there. I'm already
Well, I
scared.
think
So
the defense team has a slam dunk here because there's no way it was Tyler, right? So
Did you see
but
that the
that's going
Utah? They said they wanted the Utah. I've heard that they wanted Utah to close the investigation. Did y'all hear about that?
yes.
no.
Yeah, I heard that they wanted Utah to close the investigation
Candace said it.
so people can stop asking questions. And then I was
Yeah.
watching, and I guess that was redacted or whatever. Somebody was touching bases with the lady that was supposed to be trying to find him a lawyer, and that whole thing was all fishy too, because they were like trying to appoint him their lawyer or whatever they were trying to do. I'm like, man, they really trying to pin this on this guy and close the case out so people can't ask
Yep.
questions. And
And
I'm
he
like,
had
what are they
nothing to
gonna
do
do?
with it.
Right. I said, what are they gonna do? Put the guy, kill the guy, and then after he's dead, they're gonna say, well, we might have got the wrong
Yes,
guy. Well, he gone now.
that's what they're gonna do. He's
Yep.
gonna die. Like, see, y'all gotta understand, he's never gonna make it to trial. It takes a year for you to go to trial. So
Yeah.
you're not
Something gonna
going to
happen
go
to
to
him.
trial immediately. He's gonna
Uh,
die, and everyone's like, oh well, he's dead, and then we're gonna move on.
yep.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking. Something's gonna happen to him. And then another thing, that video where they say this is his first appearance in court. He went in no damn court. It was a Zoom call or whatever it
Yeah.
was. And then I kept thinking like the head movement, the shaking up and down. He wasn't really saying nothing. I didn't hear him. And then I kept thinking to myself, what if that's a damn AI video? Because they got they capable of doing it. Cause it's to me that whole movement of how he was moving and stuff, it looked completely fake. All of it looked fake. From him with the vest. Why you got a damn vest on if you in a room on a Zoom call or whatever?
Sometimes they do that video court stuff. I'm gonna wait till October 30th to see if he comes in person or if it's gonna be video again. That's
He
very
ain't,
Hold on,
interesting.
y'all. Hold on.
he ain't gonna make
Pretty
it.
folks said I spotted Brylan Hanman in at the July enactment. Go back. Oh, the guy's gone. So hopefully he'll send it to me, but I don't have that footage. I asked him to send it to me, but yeah, he had it. What we can do, actually, let me see. I can rewind my own video because I got me up on my phone. If I can find it. Let me see if I can. I'm rewinding on my own video to see. All right, this is him right here. Oh, let's see. So yeah, so I'm going back. I might be able to find it. But y'all keep talking though.
Do you guys mind if I interject just for a moment? I was curious if you had spoken
Go
on
ahead.
something.
Yeah,
Have you
go
got
ahead.
have you guys discussed the Jesuitical influence on this whole scenario?
The what?
Jesuitism, the
I don't know
Society
what
of
that
Jesus.
is. I don't know what that is.
Are you familiar with Catholicism? Catholicism, the religion, Catholics.
No. I'm not into all this stuff. I'm just trying to catch a killer. So I don't know. I'm not
Well,
a politics person. I'm not a religion person. I don't know.
well, there's a bigger plot to this entire case that's transpiring, and it goes back to the old world order, which is the current one world order. It's nothing has changed, and it's
Well,
the
I
plot.
don't want to get too deep because I don't want you to say nothing that might cause problems with YouTube. When you start
Oh,
talking about like
I'm
this
not saying this. I'm not saying
Catholicism
that.
and whatever
I'm.
ism, it can cause problems. I try
I
to
hear you.
stay real.
Well, I'll just leave you with this. Look into his wife.
I did look. Oh, you must don't watch my stuff. I've been talking
Occasionally, I
about.
chime in.
Yeah. I've been talking about his wife like literally every day. I talked about his wife today. So
Well,
yeah, is there anything new that you might have about his wife?
are you familiar with what type of high school and what type of college she went to?
Yeah.
Well, look into it.
And she was a tomboy, and she cut all her hair off, and she had short haircut, and
Well,
she played basketball.
it's her background that matters, where her beliefs lie. Look into the Society of Jesus. Look into Jesuitism and look into his wife, and you'll figure everything out.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right, so
brother.
I'm close. All right, I'll do that. So I found the footage the girl was talking about. I'm looking for the dude. Found him. All right. So she said, look for him. I found them. Let me see. I'm not saying I found him. I just found the video that is in question. All right. So thank you so much, All American, for the $10. Thank you so much. K Causey, Scooby Doo. How many of the security eat IHOP? Domine, thank you so much for being a member. Manual Override. They in a group. This is teamwork and research in action. You are a great leader, Mr. Lego. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All America comes back. I am enjoying tonight's show, but I wish it never happened. Okay, we read that one. Oh, here's another one. Shout out to Cass. I am so glad that I found your channel. You're saying exactly what I've been saying to my friends and family. They think I'm crazy. People think I'm crazy too, but they are too many of these little things that don't add up. I totally agree.
Yes.
Totally agree. So I'm looking at the picture of the kids, and I'm trying to see if she has a point. I don't think that's him. I'm looking at it now. God damn it. I thought I'm looking at it and I don't think it's him. It may be, but I don't think it's him. So I was just talking to the person that said the boy looks like him. I don't think it's him. But all right. This was great, and I think we are on to something, because if we find this EMT boy and get a hold of him and get his phone number, that will literally break the whole case open, because he's young enough to listen. Because like if he's older, he's gonna be like, yo, I got a family, I don't want to be done. You know, he's young, he's probably like, yeah, you know, he might you know, want to talk about it or whatever. And he would literally answer every question, because he was there from the beginning, and he went to the back with Charlie.
Yes.
So yeah, and we find him, we find the killer.
Yeah. Well, he's not on the security team. Apparently, he's hidden. This that
No, the EMT at UVU.
right.
The boy.
Yeah, the boy. Like I don't know what kind of medical team they had there, but okay, he's a medical assistant that's on site at every university has one. But if you're having an event like that, you know, like we talked about before, you should have like 2 ambulances and a fire truck. Sorry, you have to. And if they have so much money for security, look how many guys he had. Look how many cameramen he had. You have all the money for that, but you don't have money to pay an ambulance and a fire truck.
Well, when you're doing an event, you try to save money in every way you can. Because I don't run events, but I'm a part of I'm on a podcast called Tonight's Conversation. And you know, you're gonna find every way to save money. So if you don't need this person, you ain't gonna use that person, you know.
But
Because
it's illegal. It's illegal because I think he had like over 3,000. So in the state of Utah.
It depends on what the state of Utah says. So it's illegal in different states. So if is it illegal in Utah?
Yeah, we looked it up. Remember we did in the group chat. Oh, I don't know if you were reading all that. We were all talking about it, and we had the stats on the Utah.
So it is?
Yes, it is illegal not to have an ambulance, fire attendant, all that stuff there.
And that shows you right there, nobody's going to jail, nobody's getting reprimanded, because they did everything wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we did really good tonight.
We did like fabulous, because we tracked down the whole security team, the EMT boy. We got more camera angles. Yeah, we did great.
Now I'm going to try to find him, because now I found the trigger guy. I'll find I'll ask somebody from Utah, like, who is that guy? What's his name? And I'll see if I find out what his name is.
You need a picture of him?
Yeah, he had a really good picture.
I got it now. I got it right here. I just rewinded it back. So what I'm gonna do, you know what? Oh shit. Hold on. What happened? I'm just gonna do this and y'all can just find it.
I'm surprised nobody like interviewed him yet.
Well, hey, nobody did anything.
Yeah.
Like nobody interviewed nobody asked any questions, nobody called the police. Like, it's crazy how nobody did anything. It's nuts. All right, so I'm going to share the whole clip, and so I just clipped it, and I'm just going to drop it in the chat, and I'll send it to you too, so you can, because in the chat everybody gonna get to talking so much. In 5 minutes is gone. Let's see. I'm sending it to you right now. So boom. So that's the clip. So all you got to do is pause the clip and just take a screenshot of the boy. I got it.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Y'all just don't know. We are in this group chat working. We are better than Scooby-Doo and Shaggy and them.
You know what we should do?
How do I send you a picture, Mr. Lego? Because I ain't got Instagram and stuff, so I can't be part of the Scooby-Doo team. I guess I just had to catch you when I
don't know.
Just don't forget my name, Willie Low. It's Willow. I just put Willow, but it's Willie Low. You'll know me when you see me. It'll be a
Can't you
picture.
message him on? Can't you message him on YouTube? Isn't there a message?
I don't know.
No.
I
don't know how that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Didn't you say somebody dropped a picture in how do you drop a picture in the chat?
You gotta present it.
Matter of fact, let me just edit my avatar, because I'm gonna show you this.
Do you see the
So
present button? Do you see a
where?
present button?
No.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Just yeah. Because I can't explain a lot of stuff. I don't know. I know how to do it myself, but to explain it to a person is a lot. But yeah, because I am getting sleepy. So I'm finna.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for having me on.
Allie, you are amazing. Shout out to Nicole in the chat. Thank you and everybody else. And we are holding it down. And until next time, we are close to solving this case. And we are gonna get sued, get famous, or something. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we solved this case. Something crazy. Oh my God. I'll just jump up and say I solved the case just in case.
Yeah.
So I don't want nothing to happen to y'all. But yeah, we close to solving this goddamn case for real. But y'all have a good rest of y'all night. I'm gonna go
You too.
sleep. All right, good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye. And everybody watching, y'all make sure to buy my Deeper Discussions card game before y'all leave. I have not sold enough card games today because I've been running my mouth. So right here, get
How
my
about
card
we
game,
meet up
y'all.
at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun.
And if y'all enjoyed the show and if y'all would like to contribute to the channel, because this is a lot of work that we're doing, drop a cash app, buy me lunch for tomorrow. $AARON 1000, AARON 1000, and don't forget the $, or I'll drop the link in the chat where y'all can either buy my card game or drop a cash app and contribute to the channel, because we are over here working hard for y'all and for Charlie. Not for Charlie's wife, because Charlie's wife don't want us to find out what happened. But we are here to help find Charlie's killer, and we are actually very close. So if you want to help with the movement, cash app is $AARON 1000. The link is in the chat. And if you want to buy one of my card games, the link is also in the chat. And the link is also under my video. And buy my book. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night.
Hey, how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
With a solution that will help I just came up with a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. But all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing.